Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? It is so wonderful to see you today. I am so excited to play some more Mechanicus 2. I hope everybody doing is great. Congratulations to Tristan Swain for getting the first today. D. Lieberverst, you were so close. Like it was. I don't know how you both posted basically the same second. But hey to Tristan, hey to Lieberverst, hey to Slim PCC. How's it going? Hey Pango, hey Sorberco, hey Mason Worker. Wonderful to see you all. Thank you all for being here for the Mechanicus 2 stream today. There's been a patch, I believe, since we last played. Some fix. Hey, no time left. How's it going? Good to see you. How are things going with you? It's good to. I hope you're doing well. There's been a patch. I think the game's been fixed a little bit. There's a performance patch in the beta tree. You're here at 5:32. But you gotta let us know. We bound the Sorberco. I have already added the DLC to my Rogue Trader playthrough. I was very lucky to be contacted by Owlcat Games. They gave me a key, and live on stream, the embargo dropped and the game came out. The DLC came out, and I was able to add it on. So we spent the last hour of the stream just exploring the DLC as much as I could, and I will definitely be using it going forward. I've already picked up the new party member. I've already unlocked the augmentation system, but I haven't popped into the Infinite Museum stuff yet. It's okay. It was a long stream. It was a very long stream. Today, though, we are looking at a black screen because I haven't finished setting up the stream properly yet. I just need to click on one button here, and now you'll be able to see the launch screen for Mechanicus 2. How are you all doing today? Got to finish watching the news Rogue stream. There's so much stuff. I'm pumping out so much content at the moment. It's a little bit crazy. Hello there, Damon. How's it going? It's probably having a job. I missed off the stream, so I'm sorry about that, Sorbical. Bear in mind, of course, that the weekend streams are targeted for Americans primarily, and the weeknight ones are targeted for Europe, since I have such a big split of audience, and it's basically impossible for me to stream to the American times while I'm working full-time. I would love to make the switch from working full-time to be part-time, to be able to support the channel a bit more, and spend more time on the channel, make better videos. But it's just so scary, right? With the economy and everything at the moment, do I really want to make that move? Probably not the most logical idea, but you know, for like quality of life, it's probably a really good one. Anyway, Mechanicus 2. Let's not worry about money and stuff at the moment. How is Mechanicus 2 doing? So we've pushed through the prologue of the game, and essentially the other members of Sankotep's court have cooed him and killed him. But as his Nefrashah, that's the name of our character, as his something, I can't remember the exact name of what we are, we were given the coordinates to, I believe it was here or here. No, those are the orbital defense pylons. We were given the coordinates to a place, which has given us access to a Catan shard, a Vargard, thank you, Mason Worker. We've been given a Catan shard, which has a shard of the Deceiver in it, and he is basically helping us to take back, Pharaon is the word, thanks Tristan, yes, Pharaon, not Pharaoh, Pharaon, to take back. So we're both fighting the Mechanicus, and we are setting up a counter coup against the ruling council of Necrons. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on at the moment. Hey, Witwolf, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's so hot, these Necrons just bursting into flames. Well, maybe we'll get some flaming Necrons later on. So our main objectives at the moment are to complete the Skin and Bones mission, complete an area denial assignment, and complete a magic bullet assignment. We also have a bunch of these are side objectives, I think. And then we have are these critical? No, yeah. There's a critical path. This is actually the critical path for the game. These are territories we can grab. I don't know what grabbing territories actually gets us. There is also a Forge Temple assault that we can do that sounds really, really scary. Me too, Mason. I'm actually really studying. We can also awaken a tomb complex. So these are side missions. That's right. So these are side missions. These are primary missions. I think we want to be trying to push the critical path as much as possible. We also have a bunch of eminence to spend. We have 145 living metal. We have 1 dynastic awakening. Hey, Lightning. It's okay. We've only just started. I've mostly just been, explaining what's happened so far. So dynastic awakenings. We can finally move into the second tier of dynastic awakenings. We now have access to Counter Mortis Protocol, which means reanimation protocols can trigger up to twice per unit. That's interesting, but what I've noticed is the AI likes to focus down destroyed units, so reanimation protocols doesn't actually get that much of an opportunity to fire in general. Or we've got Convergence of Dominion, It's for getting supplies and getting XP points. That seems pretty good, Skirnir. Allow one Dominion level to be secured during a mission. Once this level is reached, it will persist between skirmishes, but can still be reduced by skills. Neither of these seem amazing, but they're both gateways. I don't know if this is a gateway for coming around this way. I don't think it's going to be. This unit's next minute attack inflicts +2 damage and bypasses defense. For every 2 Dominion level, +1 damage to melee attacks. Wow. Increases cooldown command protocols by 1. And loses 81 HP at the end of the turn. Oh, that's interesting. That's like a flare faction thing. Let's grab Convergence of Dominion. And it does let me move a little bit further into here. Okay, that's good. So, at the moment, Amoka is in the middle of something, and Heki is recovering. Heki's one of my favorite dudes at the moment. He needs 3 turns to get his Canoptic Wraiths back online, which is a little bit sad. So I can't really use Heki for a while, but I've got the rest of my team available. It would be really strong if they didn't focus your animators, but it would be cool to see the ability to use more. I agree with you there, Mason, as well. There's a lot of stuff we have available right now. What is Awakening this Tomb Complex going to get us? So Awakening the Tomb Complex will get us... If 3 tomb complexes are awakened around the same adept as Mechanicus Forge City, an attack on that city is triggered. So I'm not too worried about attacking a city right now. We've got a bunch. We can raise some tomb complexes, which are the first step towards prepping. This will get us some dynastic awakening. That's useful. There's an Awaken the Dynasty here. What does this do? This will also assign a leader to oversee the reactivation protocols of this awakened tomb complex, amplifying its ancient power and earning dynastic awakening. So we want a dynastic awakening. That's good stuff. There's also an assignment here we have to complete for one of the dudes. So I am the Necron's Winter Wolf. Yes, you can play as either side. You can play as the Mechanicus, who have come to this planet and are trying to set it up as a Forge world. So they've managed to build Ex Veritas this far before the Necrons woke up. Or you can play as the Necrons and try and defend the world against the Mechanicus, but it also turns into lots of infighting. So we've also got this assignment we need to complete, which will get us 1 Eminence and 1 Living Metal. This looks like it's going to be really, really hard. Acquire intelligence on the Exterminatus, a rumored human weapon. We're probably going to do this first, because it looks like an important side mission. How do I get out of here? I don't want to actually launch this mission. I just wanted to click on it to look at it, but I cannot back out at this point. I don't actually want to do this. I have to use... Okay, I have to click continue. Okay, that was weird. Now I can... No, I still have to click continue. I have someone assigned to this, I believe, and it's just ticking over. You can't do optional sides. Okay. Then I've got the Forge Temple Assault here, which attack or destroy the Adeptus Mechanicus Forge Temple. We're not going to do this just yet. Just wanted to say hi for us. Hey, Karthikut, I'm so sorry that you have work to do. We've got 3 territory reclamations, which, as we're saying, will get us Living Metal and Eminence. And then we have the critical path, which is to assault an enemy convoy to lure the flayed ones into the open for study. And that will get us Dynastic Awakening, 2 Eminence, and 20 Living Metal. I think before we jump onto the critical path, we should do some side stuff. So, can I assign... Let's look at doing some territory reclamation. So, who do I want to do the territory reclamation? Who do I enjoy playing as? So, we'd figure... We'd fight them, they just succeed. Yeah, okay, that's right. I've got someone assigned to that one. So, we've got Fakon here. Fakon... Omnike is one of my faves, but he's got quite a lot of injured units. He does have some level ups, so we can unlock the Triac Praetorians for him. Or we can unlock the Master for him. Each time an allied unit returns to play via reanimation protocols, generate 3 Dominion. When you reach Dominion level 5, each allied unit recovers 1 HP and all reanimation protocols are reduced by 1. When you reach Dominion level 10, each allied unit recovers 3 HP and reanimation protocol countdowns are ended. He's probably good for a mission. It means we don't have the flayed ones, and we're missing one immortal, but we'll have our death marks and I'll be able to unlock some stuff. I hate finding those tracks. I think, is that the one I already did, Mason? I'm not sure. So Omnike is okay here, but he does need a little bit of time. We also have Obasis here. Obasis is a unit I want to like. I like the idea behind Obasis. So far, he hasn't performed for me. I think we'll maybe take him out for a roll. So he has the shield. For each unit of damage inflicted on this unit, generate 1 Dominion. When you reach Dominion 5, all units gain defended. When you reach Dominion level 10, all units gain armor. This is, I think, a no-brainer to grab for him with his 1 eminence that he has available. We should also look at upgrading his units.
Hello
Hey,
there.
Sujan Topher, how's it going? So, he's got Lich Guard. I've already upgraded the Lich Guard. That's great. I've already upgraded... I've already upgraded all of this stuff, which is actually really, really cool. So I don't need to upgrade his units. he's ready to go. Apart from he needs some relics. I want to get the one that gives him I want to give him the Nano Scarab Amulet. At the end of this turn, this unit recovers 1 HP. And then I can link that up with something that has that same symbol. So I can give him the Vengeful Stars. Inflict Vengeful Stars on a unit. It's got, what, 8 range? Does no damage. So it has +1 max damage from attacks made by Necron units when kill generates 2 Dominion. That gets me +1 defense. Or we could go with... I need that. There's no other... The other option would be the Tireless Guardian, which I can't equip to him right now because it's on someone who's busy. So it's going to have to be the Vengeful Stars I equip to him. So that's his loadout for this next mission. So that's done. Finish admin campaign right before the update. Oh no, Suchin Tofu. Okay, so we're gonna go with, we're gonna do a territory reclamation with a basis. So I've got both Phacon and Omnic available to do side missions. So I'm gonna awaken the dynasty with Phacon. So we'll set Phacon for this, assign him there. And I'm going to do a raised tomb complex with Omnic, which takes him up for 2 turns. So assign him there. And then we're going to do the critical path mission. Not the critical path mission. We're going to do a territorial reclamation. Apparently I've got 3 of these available. So this one will give me 50 living metal and 1 eminence. What are the other ones going to give me? Just make sure it's the same. 15 living metal, 1 eminence. And I guess the other one is exactly the same. 15 living metal, 1 eminence. I think I'm going to do this one because there's a lot going on around Ex Veritas. So let's do this one here. Vigilance Meter's orange, which is interesting. Let's select this mission. We'll grab the extra living metal. I'm not worried about the locked dominion. I'm not worried about the recruitment capacity. Let's proceed, and we'll start our first mission. Leagues. Oh, really? Is that what the orange means? Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. We're obviously going to grab the Lich Guard. We're obviously going to grab the other Lich Guard. We're going to grab the Flayed ones. We'll grab the Canoptic Scarab Swarms because they have traits, and then we'll grab 2 Necron Warriors to fill out our last 2 slots. Okay, I'm very excited. I'm a bit scared, but I'm very excited for this. That's really cool news. Let's launch the mission. There's a new faction on the board. I hope this... I've got a feeling the plan was to have a DLC where you play as the Votan. Oh yeah, look. We've got a dwarfy face at the top of the screen. Yes, there are Votan in this game. This is like, I think the first time the Votan are ever showing up in a video game is Mechanicus 2. Let's see what their introduction is like. I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning, by the way. It's awesome for you to be here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Kill all enemy units. Okay, we're going to have to investigate these guys. Okay, no introduction, just the Votan are here. Let's have a look at them. So we've got, what, 3 Votan units on the board? 4 Votan units on the board right now. No, we've got 3. We have Brokir Thunderkin. I don't know anything about them. He has a big gun. He has a lot of armor, a lot of cables. And then we have a Chthonian Berserk, who I'm guessing is their version of a Servitor, just by the looks of it. I think this is another Berserk over here. So only 3 units is interesting. Only 3 units is very interesting. But Obasis fights from the front. The Tau, yes please. Yeah, I'd love to see more Tau in the video game. We're going to go with 2 Shield Lich Guard, just to make sure I've got a phalanx here. And then from the side here, I'm going to deploy 2 Necron Warriors. I've got a lot more spaces. I'm just going to bring some Canoptic Scarab Swarms in from over here. They can scuttle across the open area. I don't think I need to over-deploy for 3 enemies. I might be wrong. So let's deploy. Now, unfortunately, I cannot do
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
only 3, he says, yes.
Insidious killer.
I am a bit worried about there being only 3. But what we're going to do is we're going to activate Obasis first. I can only get to here with Obasis. But I've got another action after that. So I'm going to bring Obasis to here. And then I'm going to challenge this guy. So he's now provoked. So he gets provoked, which means if able, the unit must attack the unit that provoked it. Is this a computer version of the tabletop? Not quite, Justin. It's more of a turn-based strategy game. It's more individual unit level. It's like tactics level, rather than... Okay, what else does this guy have now that I've scanned him? Did you know that you made a sequel to Mechanicus? Reviews are mixed. Did not know they made a sequel. What's my opinion for now? So most of the reviews that I've heard format reflect to... Actually, let me move chat, because chat's covering up this guy's stats. Most of the reviews that I've seen refer to the Mechanicus campaign, where a lot of abilities as playing as Mechanicus are not quite working the same way. And there's quite a big difference between the first game and the second game, where you are not really choosing your route through dungeons and stuff. It's just like an auto route through, but you still make your decisions. So a lot of the negative reviews I know relate to Mechanicus abilities not working, and the fact that you can't build your tech priests the same way you could in the first game. In this game, it's more about hero units that you customize a little bit, whereas in obviously the first game you had massive customization on your tech priests. So a lot of people are quite disappointed by that. So far, I'm really enjoying playing as the Necrons. The story is really, really good. The voice acting is really, really good. It's really interesting to me, especially as someone who doesn't know a lot about Necron lore. So just from my perspective, only playing as Necrons, I'm having a really good time with it. Each battle feels like a tactical puzzle rather than just a fight, and I like that. So he has a conversion beamer, 2 to 4 damage, plus 1 damage at range 5 or more. When an enemy unit moves into melee attack, this unit makes an attack of opportunity against it. When killed, inflicts a judgment stack on its killer. Suffers plus 1 damage from attacks made by Leagues of Votann. Always suffers max damage from attacks, okay? And then he's got resilience. So the Leagues of Votann have a mechanic where the more of them you kill, they get angrier. That's really interesting. Now he's going next. Let's move this guy up to here. So that gives Obesis defended. And I'm going to cast Vengeful Stars on this guy. And then I'm also just going to destroy this rock. So he doesn't have cover. Now he's going to go next. He's going to shoot us. Oh, did he go into melee? No, he didn't. Oh, okay. That's a weapon that goes through enemies. That's fascinating. Let's move the other guard. Actually, we're going to hold this guard. We're going to activate this warrior. And I want a shot on this guy. And now that's that warrior's turn. And now this warrior. Okay, he's still got 3 health. What do we know about these guys? Heavy Plasma Axe just does 2 damage. No Escape, can make unlimited attacks of opportunity per round. And then he has Eye of Adversaries, he has Resilience, and he has Last Strike. Okay, these guys are nasty. They're pretty tough. Oof, and they've got that. Okay, wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, my Scarab Swarms are up next, but I actually want to activate this guy. We're gonna bring him to here. That gets me a little level of defended. Then we'll bring the Scarab Swarms over. Lots of damage. That's okay. My guys have Last Strike too. Okay. Yeah, Berserkers hurt. We now know this. I now know that Berserkers really hurt. Because we've already lost one of our Lich Guard in the first engagement. Okay. So these guys do Last Strike, which means when they die, they will do damage to everyone around them. Which probably means that I shouldn't attack them with a basis here. Because the bases will get smashed. So I'm going to hit this guy. So this guy's going to go... Unfortunately, this guy is next. What I could do, actually, is I could move a Scarab Swarm into melee combat with him. That means he can't use his Conversion Beamer. So let's... I don't want the Scarab Swarm in melee with the Berserker, though. I just want to make sure I can get around here. This is a... If I move through this square here, he's going to get an attack of opportunity. If they get killed by range, I don't think they get Last Strike. I think they do, Mason. From a previous mission, I think they do, but we'll find out. So, these guys are going to move into combat. He gets an attack opportunity against them. He kicks them with his feet. Then we're going to munch on him. Actually, we're going to make sure... Does he still have Vengeful Stars on him? He doesn't. So we're going to Vengeful Stars him. That makes he takes more damage. Then we're going to eat him. He blocked the attack. Oh my god. Okay, this is tricky. Okay, we actually managed to hit him this time. Oh, he's going to fire into a basis. So he's just killed my Lich Guard permanently. And he... Okay, this is not going well. Who was it that pinged my... What was the overconfidence at the start of the fight? Okay, let's shoot this guy. Let's see if they do get Last Strike when they die. Okay, they don't get Last Strike when they die to a ranged attack. That's good to know. My Lich Guard, he's going next. Oh god, this is bad. This is really bad. I'll bring my Lich Guard around to here. The only thing I've got going for me is Basis has 2 hit points right now. Let's attack this guy. But he's going to kill a Basis, I think, on his turn. God, a Basis just never lives up to the dream of a Basis. No, he's down. He never lives up to the dream of a basis, which is of this, like, murder unit that just walks through the enemy and kills them all. Get a shot on the Berserker. So, Leagues of Votan, actually quite scary in melee, and also very scary with lying beam weapons at range. Which there's only 3. Well, there's only 3. Let's kill... let's try and kill the Berserker. If we can. Okay. I'm not going to detonate on him, because I think we can take him out next turn. He requires some team time, then beast mode. Okay. Right, he is reanimating. I've got no more warriors to bring in. I will bring in some Spear Leech Guard, just so I've got something else on the battlefield. But let's tie this guy up in melee combat with my Canoptic Spider Swarms. Okay, he's going to take 2 opportunity attacks here. I could detonate on him. I don't really want to use... I'm gonna detonate this Spider Swarm on him. Okay, still gonna be enough to kill him, unfortunately. He's gonna kill this Lich Guard, I think. He needs that strong defensive mode we saw last time. Yeah. Okay. And then let's finish him off with my warriors, so he can't he can't get free opportunity attacks against us. Okay, that was only 1 damage. His 2 armor is really, really good. Completing this mission will make our business more powerful in the long run. Can you get into range to stab him? Yes, you can. This is why spears are good. Okay, so handle with care is what we're learning. He starts in an awkward position. Yeah, because he needs to be in melee combat, and he's just not, like, ready for melee combat, really. Crazy the RG spawned that guy on the first Votan mission. He's quite the unit. Really? Okay. I thought that was just like, here's your introduction to the Votan. Okay, we're going to recover 50% HP to our leader. And I can spend 5 living metal to resurrect one of our units. I think I will do that. You can stack a ton of defense eventually make him 9 killable. That's what it looks like he's set up to do. Okay, we've got our first decision, and as we know, chat, you get to make the decisions here. So the 4 units of the Royal Guard spot an obelisk up ahead, evidently raised long ago as part of a communications or transport network. We can do an interior survey, which will increase vigilance by 1. Examine the interior of the obelisk to ascertain its purpose and level of completion. We can do a network reconstruction to seek out connections to the obelisk to reduce its place in any networks, or we can reclaim it. The obelisk was not raised under Sankotep's authority. Demolish it and reclaim any valuable materials. This will cause a vigilance ping, which means we'll get more enemy units in our next fight. So to vote, it's !V, and the option that you want to pick, so V1, V2, V3, etc. The vote is starting now. So !V1 for interior survey, !2 for network reconstruction, !3 for reclamation. Just a heads up, Sujin Tofu. Oh, your vote did get counted. Okay, I thought it wasn't going to get counted. So thank you all for taking part in the vote. I think it's really important that you guys get involved with the campaign. It's our campaign, not my campaign. Looks like everybody's going for the network reconstruction, apart from Format, which is fair. So we've got 5 votes for that, 1 vote for the reclamation, 6 votes now for option 2. Hey, Tefloon, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Winter Wolfie 3. Did I miss a message from someone earlier on? I think I may have. Let me just scroll all the way back while this is running. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a message from someone. No, they haven't chatted again. That's fine. Okay, the vote will be ending in just a second. It looks very clear that we are going for network reconstruction. 7 votes to 3. Nobody wants to do an interior survey, so let's roll network reconstruction.
The obelisk connections were traced through unseen lines of data. But before its place in any network could be established, a burst of hostile signals surged through the structure.
Gotta be nice for the first vote. Well, thank you, Tristan.
God's warriors reeled from the warding semiotics.
Oh, this could be negative.
A faction within our dynasty seeks to pursue its own ends. Jebka's circle, perhaps, or even the Destroyers. We must remain vigilant for enemies from within, as well as invaders from without.
So now it sounds like the usurpers are not even working together anymore. So it's us versus them versus each other versus the Mechanicus. Versus the Votan is the situation right now. So we got +1 vigilance, we got 15 dominion, and we got a new trait. Perturbs. Cannot make more than 1 action per turn. Have all of our guys been perturbed by that? Because that's incredibly bad for us if that's the case. The good news is there's only one more encounter on this mission. So this is the last encounter for this mission, which is something. So we can go all in on this fight, because this is the last one for this one. Perfectly encapsulates why the Necrons aren't dominating the galaxy again. Yeah, this is been a great example of like how infighting is just ruining them. Okay, what are we up against? Let's just turn this off for a second. Okay, this is what I know of as Leagues of Votan, a mini Space Marine. We've got a Hearthkin Warrior. Does he have a bolter? That does look like a bolt gun to me. We'll try to be nice. You don't know who was perturbed. It could be you, it could be the enemy. I think it is me. Okay, we've got 5 Hearthkin warriors. I love 40k. Got to get my Tomb World exactly. So we've got 1 behind us. We've got a computer over here, and we've got 4 in front of us. Yeah, it's a bolt gun. Okay, I'm going to deploy, I think, 1 flayed one to get this guy in close combat, and then I want to go with my Leech Guard with Obasis. I have to get Obasis into combat. That's his thing. He is a melee fighter, so I'm going to have to just spawn my Lich Guard. I have my other Lich Guard here, which I guess will come up with him. Let's swap these 2 around, because this guy is a stabber. Maybe 2 flayed ones to just come in and tie these guys up in melee, and then a Necron Warrior for supporting fire. I feel like that might just be how I have to play that. Yeah, I think that's how we have to go. So let's deploy. Now, I think I want to tie this guy up first to make sure that he isn't going to be a problem. Let's hit him with Vengeful Stars, and then we're going to run in. Okay, so they all get to do a melee attack opportunity when you move into close combat with them. What else? Okay, I have to hit this guy first. Okay, only 1 left. They've all got 1 armor as well. So he has an Autok Pattern Bolter, which is 2 to 3 damage, range 8, and he can use it after moving. He has Aggressive Defense, Eye of the Ancestors, and Resilience. Okay. To be fair, when you spend 10 minutes sitting around, it will take any type of entertainment, including infighting. That is true. Okay, 1... So that's the regenerating health that we're not worried about on a basis. I'm going to run you to here, which is going to trigger 2 attacks of opportunity, but also tie them all up in melee. Hey Zims, how's it going? Hey Doctor. They also only get to do that once. And I'm going to slab this guy. Okay, so that's these 2 tied up now. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this flayed one. Run him here, which will tie both of these 2 up in melee. I only take 1 attack opportunity this time from him. Can I get my attack? No, I don't get to attack? Oh, this is the guy that's perturbed. Okay, so some of my units are perturbed, but not all of them. This guy was perturbed. He is no longer perturbed. And that's why I did this, because now he has to move out of melee. Too bad you can't shoot the barrels they hit behind. Yes. I only have 1 ranged unit. I do actually have a Necron Warrior. I could shoot the barrels. You can eat that AO with 1 armor, yeah. I could move this Necron Warrior to here and shoot that barrel. Nope, because he's perturbed as well. I can't do that with him. Okay, Obasis is going to come forward to here and not trigger an attack of opportunity. I'm going to taunt this guy. No, I'm not going to taunt anyone. I'm just going to hit this guy with my thing. Ooh, nice damage. Okay. He's dead on his next turn. He also just healed 2 hit points because of our Dominion level, which is good. Okay, Lich Guard up. I guess we will just kill this warrior. Well, actually, I'm just going to move to here because he's dead no matter what. At least we get 2 attacks of opportunity on this guy. No attack opportunity from him. Okay. Oh, because he already attacks him. And then this Lich Guard can come up, and we may as well just kill the Hearthkin Warrior now. Just make sure we're not accidentally destroying those barrels. Okay, new turn starts. So the first person to act is going to be this guy here, who currently has nobody standing next to him. So I'm going to move... this Lich Guard next to him. We're going to eat an attack of opportunity. And then I'm going to stab him with my sword. We're going to hit him with Vengeful Stars first. So Vengeful Stars is basically meaning they take +1 damage from attacks and they generate Dominion when they die. That's nice. We'll end the turn. Now I've got my other Lich Guard. This guy's going to activate next. I'm wondering, if I move you here, can we actually finish this guy off? Potentially. Not quite, but he's going to trigger an attack of opportunity when he moves to get away from the Lich Guard. That's going to kill him. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, he's not a problem now until the end of the game. I don't need to worry about him. It's these guys. The next guy that's going to activate is this one back here. Let's get my remaining flayed one in combat with him. Oh, but there's no way to move that isn't going to trigger an attack of opportunity from this guy. That's disappointing.
Let them come.
I could move Abyssus in to eat this guy's attack of opportunity, then move this guy. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So we're going to move Abyssus to here. We'll eat the attack of opportunity. Then we'll smash this guy in the face. So his armor's crushed. He has no attack of opportunity anymore. Now this guy can move to here, which traps him in melee combat. We can hit him, and our next attack will hopefully finish him off. I don't think it will. I think we'll only do 2 damage to him. Yeah. Oh yes, we got the double attack. Cool. So that trap worked. Now I'm going to shoot this guy, and that's him dead. And that just leaves this guy here, who we can run up to. We can hit him with Vengeful Starch to make sure that he dies. And then we can double attack him with our Flame Womb. Nice. I really like setting up the attack of opportunity traps. They're very fun when they resolve. It's like smash, smash, smash. Also, I need to remember the Flayed ones make double attacks against units at half health. So we got 20 living metal, we got 1 eminence, and we lost 1 unit. It's really not too bad at all. So that's that critical path completed. The first one seemed harder. The first one was much harder. That unit was really... Those units were really quite powerful. The Hearthkin look like they'll be annoying in groups, but they're your Skitarii Rangers, basically. Okay.
I have collated and analyzed all available information regarding the human weapon on Vargard. Though the computational systems of the Adeptus Mechanicus were bizarre...
I love that. They were bizarre.
I have succeeded in my task.
So just background for those who don't understand what's going on here. We were investigating to find out what an exterminatus was after we pulled it out of their network.
Good. Report your findings to myself and the Nyarlathotep. And let us hope, not least for your sake, that the tidings are to our benefit.
The Exterminatus is not a singular weapon, but an ill-defined array of planetary bombardments. Moreover, commanding such a section is reserved for the highest human authorities. The Adeptus Mechanicus on Kivrov have no such mandate, much less possession of suitable ordnance.
So the humans have the means to scour a planet of life, but keep it locked behind an arcane web of laws and obligations, where it might as well not exist. A pathetic failing, and one reminiscent of the least effective pharaohs of our own kind.
I mean, that does sound like the bureaucracy of the Administratum, doesn't it?
All power comes with obligation, Nyarlathotep. If even these borderline sapients can grasp that concept,
Borderline sapients.
You should as well.
God, they really don't think much of humans.
I can see beyond the current war, Vargard. Ours is a greater calling than simply changing the names on a star map. In time, you will see these dynastic codes for the shackles they are.
Alright, so that gets us another 10 living metal and another eminence. And we have Amuka and Heki available right now. So first of all, let's do another awakening. Oh, but I can't grab these? Why can't I grab these? I have one available, but I can't... What's going on here? No, I haven't got one available. I don't have anything available. I just got eminence available. Alright. So, I've got enough to send someone else on another level 1 mission. We've got Awakened Tomb Complex here. We've got an Awaken the Dynasty, which is underway. Can't Space Marines also drop Exterminatus? I don't think they can. I believe Exterminatus requires Inquisitorial authority. I believe the only people who can actually do an Exterminatus order are Inquisitors. I believe they're the only ones. Okay, so which is the one I want to play as? Amuka, I've never really done a lot with. Whenever you reach the Legend Strengthened. So he's I don't like Amuka because, like Obasis, he's a melee-only champion. But unlike Obasis is built around being incredibly hard to kill. I know that hasn't happened yet, but it will. Amuka is more about being incredibly offensive, which means he hasn't got that, like, defense ability that I really want to see. Heki I really like. The only problem with Heki is we're missing one of his crypt scarabs. But I think that's okay. We're gonna do a mission as Heki to get him some more evidence. So we're gonna send Amuka off to do a side mission. So I think I've already got the Awaken the Dynasty underway. And there's an Awaken the Tomb Complex here, an Awaken Tomb Complex here, and there's a Raise Tomb Complex we're doing. There's another Raise Tomb Complex here. So let's raise this one with Amuka to get us a Dynastic Awakening. And then I'm gonna get Heki. So I can either do the Forged Temple Assault, or I can do a Territory Reclamation. I'm going to do a Territory Reclamation, which will get us some Living Metal and Eminence for him. Space Marine Chapter Masters can order it with or without. Okay, Space Marine Chapter Masters can pretty much do whatever they want, to be completely honest. I wouldn't have an argument with a Space Marine Chapter Master. A Custodian could order it. Yeah, probably a Custodian as well. And I'm guessing a High Lord of Terror. Although, do the High Lords of Terror still exist? Now that, like, what's-his-face is in command again? Okay, so I've got 2 eminence to spend here. Unlock the Swarm. After this unit grants a positive status, generate 1 Dominion. When you reach Dominion level 5, allied units get accelerated. When you reach Dominion 10, end the cooldown of units' actions. So we definitely want to grab the Swarm on him. Now I can either grab End the Swarm 2, Canoptic Scarab Swarms in this Lord's Court, and Nano Swarm summoned by the sword gain +1 HP and their number is Legion. When after this unit is killed, it has a 20% chance to resurrect in this Lord's Court after the skirmish with 50% HP, plus 5% chance per Dominion level. That's really good for Scarabs, if you want to use a lot of Scarabs. I can also unlock Immortals for him, which I think I kind of need because I'm really low on units here. So I'm going to unlock the Immortals for him. Then we need to... They are still around because Girly Man knows he can't afford to get the rebellion. Okay, so he's like, you guys are not in charge anymore, but you're also not doing anything. I was going to check... So I just need to level up my... I'm going to level up my Immortals. So they have Gauss... I can't look at their stats here, but they've got Gauss Blasters. So let's just spend some things... How does it exist? They just have diminished power after Splinter Shag as a close call with Civil War. Okay. So I want to grab Resilient for them. No, I want to grab +1 movement for them. And I'm going to, when kill, generate 3 Dominion, +1 weapon range. Always weapon range on ranged units. Okay. And then in terms of his setup, at the moment he's running... Can I close this? He's running Mind Shackle Nano Scarabs, which is a stun, which is really nice. And he's running the Tireless Guardian, which removes all statuses. Now, what I want to be doing is I want to be giving positive statuses. He does have... so let's get rid of these for the moment. I'm going to just kill these. Yeah, kill both of these. Because I need to be giving positive statuses with him. He does have the Swarm's Embrace by default, which restores hit points. Hey, Spin Loki. How's it going, Spin Loki? Thank you so much again for your support last night, Spin Loki. No, was it last night? No, the night before. I really, really appreciate it. You're a wonderful person. Thank you. I'm really happy you're here. So what I want to be doing is finding other positive ways. Have you changed the pistol rates? No, but thank you for reminding me. I do want to change the pistol rates. I completely forgot about that. I've changed the pistol rates. Honestly, I expect to see Necrons and humans end up in an alliance. Well, that's something I never thought I'd read. Okay, so what do I have that gives a positive buff? Can't give Test and Weave. I can actually. I think Devour and Nano Scarabs work with Endless Swarm, but I haven't unlocked Endless Swarm yet. Unlock Stealth. So I can give someone Obscured, which works with the Swarm.
Spin Loki sent a super chat saying no problem.
You did not need to do that, Spin Loki, at all. Thank you very, very much. You do not need to super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Please don't feel like you have to support in that way. Really, really appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. I can also just have the high special... Wait a minute. After this unit grants a positive status, grant 1 Dominion. I guess that's not per unit, right? Because this would give it to everybody. Yes. Oh, the doggy has just woken up. Let me just let her into the room. She doesn't want to be left on her own. Hey, Pop. You coming in? Are you outside? Wanted to go to the bathroom, so I need to get up in a second to let her back in. Alright. So I could either... So this buffs everybody, but the question I'm asking is, does it buff everybody... Does it buff everybody, like... Do I get 1 Dominion for everybody being accelerated? I still think it's really powerful, Hyperspatial Node. And then I've also got Mind Shackle Nanoscabs. Requires to be level 3. But I need to be... I think I need to go first for this. Let's grab the shadow. Let's try this out. And then what can I link this with? Let's not waste too much more time. So I've got this symbol or this symbol. So I can link it with the Perfect Destruction, which gives me the bounce laser. And I will get Assault on my weapons. Or I can link it with Resonant Focus, which inflicts Provoked on a unit. That gives me... When it enters reanimation, it reanimates instantly. Not loving that, to be honest. And I can't link it with anything else, can I? No. I think I'm going to go for... We're going to try the Shadow Imperapt and just see what I can link that with. Which is just the Killing Surge, which gets me +2 hit points. Don't love that either, if I'm going to be completely honest. Or I could do Devour Nanoscabs, which is very on point for him, which I could link with the Resonant Focus, which gets me the Eternal Revenant. Or I just don't grab a special thing and I just grab him this, which gives the unit precision. Yeah, we're just gonna go with two. We're just gonna go with 2 buffs, which means he doesn't get a bonus. But I don't want to spend like an hour putting this together. Sounds like it'll proc for each instance of a given buff. Well, why don't we? Okay, let's do an experiment. Let's experiment then, because this is actually a big deal. If this does do this, it's actually very, very strong. What can I link this with? That is Grand Assault. That is the Eternal Revenant. So we'll go with the Perfect Destruction. We'll find out if can't the Necron Lord just get a battleship and you get every Mechanicus. So what's happening at the moment, Binlunning, is we're waking up, and we're waking up really slowly, which means we haven't got access to any of our ships.
Demands not only martial skill, but the ability to lead in their Pharaoh's stead. Sankotep's dynasty was well served in this, for Nefershah's mind possessed a strategic brilliance as sharp as any in the galaxy.
Because we're playing as Nefershah, it means I have a strategic mind as brilliant as sharp as any in the galaxy. Yeah, we're experimenting with Frost.
The humans seek always to claim more ground, like the vermin they are. They seek to swarm and surround our warrior legions. But we have waged war since before their ancestors stood
He does a little
upright.
bit, doesn't he?
Their every fumbling stratagem is laid bare before us.
Yeah, I know they are, Skinner. They're very, very good.
I attend upon you, my Vargard.
We are characters who face this unit control. We're technically Nefershah, this person here. She's the Vargard of the Pharaon, who's been backstabbed by the other members of the... yes. How does further go? It's going pretty well, folklore.
I have identified a region crucial to the human assaults being staged against our legions. Reclaiming it will justly curtail their capacity to advance. The speed...
Okay, we can jump ahead here. We're going to grab extra living metal. We're just trying to harvest as much living metal as we can right now. We're obviously going to take Arcanoptic Spider with us. We only have 1 Wraith available, but I'm still going to take them. We'll take our Death Marks. We'll take our Immortals. So Tesla Carbines and Gauss Weapons. So the Carbines are the ones that bounce, and the Gauss Weapons are the ones that do more damage for Dominion level, and then we'll take Spiders to fill out the rest of the roster. Right, I think that's good. Death Marks are amazing. Love the Death Marks. Teleporting Snipers are so ridiculously overpowered. Okay, this is only a 2-battle mission, which is why I picked it. So we can test the ability, and then if it doesn't work the way we think it works, we're not going to use it. I can hear her barking outside. Which I don't love at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday for everybody else. Fill out the first tier. Oh, that was gunfire. There was a Bork, yeah. I'm just gonna get the Borker in, and then we're gonna start this fight. I'll be right back. The Froster, I like that, the Froster. Let's tuck you up in your bed so I can get going. Good job, Tom. It's still early in the morning, so you should still be napping. Hey, son, leave it there, please. Good job. Have a nap, and we'll go out after the stream. Sit. Sit. Good girl. There's your blanket. Have a nice and cozy nap. Alright, she's burritoed. Voice my carried to the hospital and got him killed on the mission. I know, Doctor. I'm sorry that Zed Mackay died. I needed their accuracy so badly. None of my people had good enough accuracy. Okay, so we're dealing with 3 Rangers, a Vanguard, and behind us, a Vanguard Alpha and a Vanguard. So I want to get into melee with these guys pretty quickly. I could use the Canoptic Spider, the Canoptic Spider to take care of these guys. Oh, there's also... Whoa, there's a lot of enemies on this mission. So we'll get the Spider to eat these guys. We definitely want to make use of death marks here, I think. Although there's a lot of cover that's going to, like, make it quite hard to see where the enemy are. Let's get a Wraith up. The Wraith is definitely useful. I can catch a bunch of these guys in combat with it. I'll just spawn both the death marks in. And that gives me 1 space left for an Immortal. We'll go for a Bounce Immortal, I think. Which is the ones with the Tesla Carbine. Here. This mission was brutal. Don't know if you could have done it any way better. That mission was so difficult. I'm not going to lie. I really struggled with it. Alright, let's engage. So this guy here is the Alpha. He is my biggest concern. So I'm going to start by moving my Spider to here. And then I'm going to munch on him with my claws. And we're going to munch on him again with my claws. Okay, the Alpha is out of the combat order. I could have munched on both of them, but I wanted to make sure he was dead. Okay, what gun is that? What gun does he have? I don't know yet. Okay. My Wraith can get into combat here. What I want to do is I want to Tesla Blast these 3. Then I'm going to move my Wraith... Actually, can I... No, the Wraith is now active. I just realized I made a small mistake. That's okay. I'm going to move my Wraith to here. Then we're going to phase through this guy, which does some damage to him. And then we're going to munch... So, hang on a second. He's at death range from an opportunity attack. So if I shoot this guy with my particle caster, he's now at death range from an opportunity attack, and then I can stab this guy, and he's now at death range from an opportunity attack. Now I only get 1 opportunity attack, but I've got them all kind of tied up really nastily. These guys are not an issue right now. Alright, let's find out if this gives me more Dominion for everybody. So if that's the case, I should get 1, 2, 3, 4 Dominion. If this works. I did gain 4 Dominion. Okay. Wow. So if I use that on the first turn of a fight with everybody around me, I'll get so much Dominion out of it. Okay. Who took damage so far? It's just you. So I'm going to use the Swarm's Embrace on you. I'm going to move up probably to here. And I'm going to Swarm's Embrace you. Okay. And then I need to... Who's the next Katari? This Ranger here is about to activate. So I'm going to shoot him. Okay. He's out. And that's the end of his turn. Now this Immortal is up. He has the bounce gun. I don't really want to use him yet. I want to switch to... Well, actually, the bounce gun could be quite useful against these 2 guys here. So let's move you up to where you've got a shot. So to here. And then I'll get you to bounce gun these 2. And I'll get my snipers to start snipping. These guys are really good in cover. They get all those bonuses. This guy has activated, but he is... Well, my only target is this guy is in cover. So we'll just shoot him. This thing in the middle of the screen makes it quite hard to see. He just died to an opportunity attack, which means he's up next. So I'm just going to shoot him with my Death Mark. Death Mark in cover doesn't have a shot on him. What I'll do is I'll shoot him, and then I'll teleport to cover. So he's down, and then I'm going to teleport... I can teleport to here. We just have to make sure we kill that guy up there first next turn. Okay. That was a good first turn. We basically... Nice. He's going to get away, unfortunately. But I think the Spider will be okay. Yeah, took 1 damage. That's fine. Okay, so the first person who's going to go is this guy here. We want to make sure this guy is not in a position to do anything too dangerous to us. So can I get the Wraith... Yes, I can't. I can get the Wraith. I can't get the Wraith into Wraith form him, but I can get the Wraith into combat with him, which is probably good enough. So we're gonna move the Wraith to here. We're gonna shoot him with our particle pistol, and then we're gonna stab him with our claws, and then he's dead when he makes a move. He'll opportunity attack die. There you go. That's him dead. Good work, Wraith. God, I love Necron war machines. They are awesome. Now, can I get you in a position Yes. So if I move you here, I can do a perfect... I can't perfect destruction, but I can test the carbine you, which will get rid of all of that cover. Which is nice. He's going to shoot my death mark. My death mark's going to teleport. Okay. Now what I want to do, who's next? It's the alpha here. I want to get a perfect destruction blast on these three, which is not going to be very easy. To start with, let's just use our death marks to shoot them. That Tesla carbine has zone range. That's because I buffed the unit, so it does have extra range thanks to the buff. I'm going to move my death mark here and take a shot at the alpha.
Obedience over all.
I get another turn. Let's use my other death mark. I want him to get a shot at the alpha too. I'm a bit worried about him getting shot though. So I'm actually going to start by... I don't have the Swarm's Embrace available. He's irradiated right now, so he's going to take 1 damage, and then if he takes a shot from him, he's going to die. Let's instead activate the spider. I'll get the spider just to move to here. Murder this guy. And make some babies. Okay, and then end its turn. And now, this is what's quite cool. I can get the Scarabs to come around here and they can Tesla these guys if they've got the range for it. I don't think they do. Yeah, they're only going to hit 1 guy with that Tesla, unfortunately. But they're still, like, over here as a distraction. Looks like a shotgun. Okay, so it's just me and this death mark left. The guy I was worried about has activated. We'll shoot you. Okay. And then it's just Heki left. There's not a lot I can do with Heki right now. So I was going to move him this way. Where he's out of line of sight for the moment. Hey, Woodplank, how's it going? Good to see you. Oof. We can still use this Scarab Swarm unless this guy kills it. No. He tried to shoot my Wraith, which was the wrong thing to shoot at. Alright, we're going to use this Scarab Swarm.
Obedience over all.
Can I not select the Scarab Swarm? I cannot select the Scarab Swarm. Okay. It goes after the spider. Okay, I think then we want to use the Tesla Carbine to do as much damage as we can here. I can kill that guy and potentially jump to somebody else. The Tesla Bounce is a great fit for this lord. Able to spawn free spiders. Yes, exactly what I was thinking, Mason Worker. This is nice. It's going to kill this guy. It's going to destroy his cover, and it's going to hit this guy here. Unfortunately, the Tesla doesn't have enough range to get them. But this Carbine has crazy range. Nice.
By the dynasty.
So the spiders have to go here in the order. I can't make them go earlier, unfortunately. I could activate Heki, or the... I don't think I can activate him. But I could move to here. I don't think... I can't shoot this guy, though. I can't see him. I do have a shot at him from here. But that's all I would really be able to do. Not sure what to do. Let's just get the death marks to take some shots. Who's the next guy to activate? It is this guy here. Okay, we're going to shoot him with a death mark. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you handle some of the things I've now discovered in the new Rogue Trigger DLC. Oh, Wooden Plank. You were asking where the arm that lets you have a two-handed weapon in one hand comes from? I haven't had a chance to reply to Discord yet. That was from one of the... All of the stuff I linked in the thread was just from the faction vendors on the ship. So that's where that's from. Okay, there's only one dude left. My spider cannot get close enough, unfortunately. He found it, cool. It doesn't work the way I thought it would. Oh, does it not? Unfortunately, this guy can't do anything to this guy, and can't see... Oh, the guy that I was looking for isn't actually here anymore. He's over here. Oh, well. Spiders, can you get close enough? You can't quite. Got a bit distracted there. I did the wrong thing. Okay, that's done. Tune a weapon in one hand. Yes, it is. It is very crazy. Oh, we can actually attack this guy in melee. Cool. So we'll shoot him with our pistol. Pew, pew, pew. And then we'll Wraith form closer. And then we'll stab him. And he's dead. Cool. That went really well. Much better than the Obasis fight we just did before this. I really like Heki. He's my favorite lord right now. Mostly because of the Canoptic Spiders and the Wraiths. They are just awesome. Okay, we have a decision. Is everybody ready to vote? Oh no, this is a breast. So we're going to generate 10 Dominion. And I can spend 5 living metal to bring back my other Wraith, which is actually very cool. Let's do that. Now we have a decision, going into the last fight. Approaching a pall of smoke in their path, the Royal Guard discovered the struggles for orbital supremacy had resulted in a human spacecraft crashing to the planet's surface. Multiple fires smoldered in the wide debris field. So we can traverse it. The Royal Guard should move through the wreckage field as quickly as possible. We can acquire. Even the simplistic technology of the humans may offer useful materials for less prestigious construction. The Royal Guard should acquire what they can as they cross the debris field, or we can scour it, which will put up the make there maybe more enemies the next fight. But we can search thoroughly for any wreckage of use. So that's up to you. Exclamation mark V1 for traverse. Exclamation mark V2 for acquire. Exclamation mark V3 for scour. The rates really are quite wonderful. Yes, they are. If you put out a character, completely disables 200 ranged weapons from firing at all. Offhand pistols and 200 sword work fine. If you put out a gent, you can't have a heavy bolt or 200 melee weapon or hand flame. Okay, that makes sense. You were also asking me about... I thought I saw you asking me about buying stuff, but it seems to have disappeared. Yeah, weird. I thought I saw a message about me buying stuff in the Rogue Trader. I will actually be buying stuff in Rogue Trader. The biggest issue I have is that I have so poor rep with all the factions, I haven't unlocked anything. So I need to actually work out what I can sell to the factions to unlock stuff. But I really want that heavy bolter for Argenta. Get the loot, go for 3 peeps. That does mean there's going to be more enemies in the next fight, but it is a close vote. Most votes going for option 3, which does mean that it looks like we are going to be going for looting the ship. Oh no, Slim PPCCC and Winterwolf have just come in here and equalized the vote. If you want your vote to matter, this is the time to vote, because it's an equal vote between option 2 and option 3, and it comes down to a dice roll. I'm getting my dice out of the bag. It is a draw. Okay, that means I'm going to roll a dice. On a 1 to a 2, we're acquiring. Oh, just another comment. Am I going to allow that? Am I going to allow that? I am going to allow just another commons vote. It's past the vote thing, but I am going to allow it. So we are going to scour, okay? Because they got the vote in for 3. So I'm going to take it. So we're going to scour.
The Royal Guard located the remains of a laboratory in which the humans dared to evaluate Necron artifacts. These
I've been doing as much as I can, Plank.
wantonly from the tombs of Kivroth were clearly far beyond the comprehension of the Adeptus Mechanicus. But the Royal Guard saw, understood, and reclaimed their noble purpose at a glance.
Okay, we found a vault of stolen stuff. We got +2, we got +1 eminence. That's actually huge. That's probably one of the best outcomes we could have gotten from one of these decisions. I'm very happy with that. What type of shit? That's a flyer for the Mechanicus. Okay, last fight. This is going to be a big fight because you guys voted for there to be more enemies in the fight. So we need to prepare for that. Okay, we've got an Electro Priest, 2 Rust Stalkers, another Electro Priest, an Electro Priest, the Shooty Electro Priest, another Rust Stalker. Okay, there's not a lot of enemies, there's just a lot of high value enemies. Kind of front incoming. Let's reposition over here. In fact, let's reposition Heki to here. This undeniable great deployment zone for death marks. Let's get the Canoptic Spider. I could bring the Canoptic Spider straight into combat with this group here. It's going to get cut up, but I don't really mind too much. Then I have a Wraith to take care of this guy. And a Wraith to take... Actually, we'll swap those around. So this Wraith here. This Wraith here. So I've got 2 Wraiths, Canoptic Spider, 2 Death Marks. It's a very aggressive team that I'm deploying here. We'll get Heki in here so we can buff all of these guys. Let's deploy. So who do I think is going to go first? Taking care of the Rust Stalkers quickly would be nice. So I'm going to bring my Spider to here. These guys are immune to opportunity attacks, so there's no point double downing. I'm going to Tesla them. Alright, that's 4 Dominion just from doing that. Then I'm going to eat this guy. He dodged it. Oh, I hate units with dodge so much. Dodge is the worst. And we'll make some babies. The enemy robots. Remember the Princeps attacks in an arc. Is there a Princeps here? I didn't see a Princeps. Oh, there's a Princeps over here. I didn't spot the Princeps spin look. Suju Tofu, thank you for reminding me. Whoops, old dodge, yes. Okay, the spiders are up next. I'm going to get them to hit the Electro Priest. We could get them to kill the... I think I'm going to get them to try and kill the Electro Priest right now. Okay, didn't kill him, but did do a lot of damage to him. The Princeps, of course, goes first. Ruins my Wraiths. Okay, so this Wraith is now locked in combat with him. But he's not going to do anything for a while. I think I could Wraith form out of combat with him, except there's nowhere to go. I could Wraith form through him, though. I want my Death Marks to shoot this guy, basically. So I want to try and tie up as many other units as I can in combat. Is that... How is he... Wait, what? He was in an... What the hell just happened? Why did moving this unit kill this unit? Did I have the wrong unit selected? I thought I was moving this unit. Oh, I must have had this guy selected, thinking I was moving this guy. Crap. Well, that's really stupid of me. I wanted to do this, and then Wraith through this guy, and then... Well, yeah, I just completely lost that unit for no reason. That was really dumb of me. It clicked, but it didn't register. Okay, so we need to make sure our clicks register in future. God damn, that was bad. That was really bad. We lost a lot of resources in that one misclick. Alright, I want... so this guy is one of the only guys left to activate. This guy is activating next. I could probably kill him with my Death Mark. He is still alive, that's right, he's got Fanatical Devotion. Let's get you out of here, Death Mark. And then your turn. And then he's gonna die.
By the dynasty.
And the only person I've got left to activate is you and you. This Death Mark's on 1 hit point. Let's shoot this guy. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Awkward start to this fight. I can do Tesla stuff too, friend. Okay, these guys over here are activating next. I would like to Tesla them if I could. I'm going to accelerate myself. Hey, Toasted Waffles, how's it going? I'm going to run over here. Oh, I can't do the electric. Okay, we're going to repair you. And can I use... I can't reanimate you because it's too far away. But I can shoot this guy, I guess. At least he didn't dodge that. Okay, well, I'm going to have to manage to bring this back. Do we announce... I haven't announced the thing yet. No. It's not... I haven't ranged it yet. Fight is going to be fine. We are going to be fine. We're going to be absolutely fine. Okay, first things first. I need to electrocute with you. Okay. Then we're going to stab you. And then we're going to stab you. Damn for the dodge. That's 3 dodges out of those guys. Okay, this Princeps is a big problem. Really big problem.
All is ready.
He's gone, though. Alright. So who's next on the activation? It is this priest back here, who isn't really in range to do anything annoying. So let's try and focus down the Ruststalker before it activates. So I activate my Wraith. My Wraith can get to here. I can shoot him with my pistol. And then I can stab him. And he doesn't get to dodge that. Okay.
I command as I am commanded.
Then we've only got my Death Marks left. And we need to kill this Princeps. So let's shoot the Princeps with you. Princeps has been an absolute nightmare in this fight. I would like to resurrect the Wraith so that it's not dead for the next fight. But I don't think I can move my dude anywhere that will do anything about it right now. This guy's activating next. Is dodge 15%? Dodge is 15%, yeah. There is like an advanced version of dodge, which is higher. Now this guy can make ranged attacks. So what I really want to do is move into a position where I can shoot and then teleport away very far from him. So let's move to here with my Death Mark. We're going to shoot this guy. And then we're going to teleport way out of here. Because I do not want to be that close to him. Base improved to 30, yeah. Now he can't really do anything.
A million warriors
and it's just my turn left. What I really want to do is resurrect the Wraith. I can't get close enough to do that, though. The range on that means I'd have to go here. All I can really do is shoot the Princeps. I'm surprised he didn't dodge that. And then run, like, back here. That's all I can really do. Okay, new turn. We need to kill the Princeps. We're going to kill the Princeps with the Canoptic Spider. Okay, he's out. Then I'm going to try and Tesla this guy. Okay, that's done a little bit of damage to him. And then I'm going to put up a Sacrificial Scarab Hive. Okay. Then the Scarab Hive is going to go. The Scarab Hive is going to run up to this guy. It's going to eat him. And then they're going to detonate on him. Put him down to 1 health. Oh, he's actually killed him, but he's on Fanatical. Okay, my Wraith reanimated and didn't die? I'm not sure what happened there. But it's still alive, which is something. Let's bring this Wraith to here. We'll shoot this guy with our pistol. Hey, Alex Dragon, how's it going? Spiders seem very, very, very good. Spiders are very, very, very good. I'm sad I only have 1. Okay, he's out. So it's only this guy left. And I'm thinking a Death Mark could probably finish him off. Okay. That could have gone much worse than it could have. But we actually walked out of there with more units than we walked in. Which is really funny. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, so we got 20 living matter, we got 2 eminence, we got no dynastic awakening though. But a whole bunch of people should be coming back for missions this turn. Quite liking the cycle of like sending people off and then bringing them back and like having that come back around. It's really interesting. Also, can you hear the duck snoring in the background? She's got such a great life. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend so far. Game of Thrones.
The enemy has fallen back, my Vanguard. They scurry like insects to respond.
He really does scare there. I'm sure there's better stuff he's going to unlock as well.
Only one battle is won, Cryptek, and all of Kivroth still cries out for victory.
Yes, we have, Joseph. Our first encounter with them was absolutely brutal.
Crude strategies. We shall reclaim them all. This is our duty to the throne.
I ran in there thinking we would absolutely destroy them, and they ruined us. Okay, so Heck is getting up a numbers point. We've raised the Tomb Complex, and we've gained 1 Awakening point. So we've got the Hungry Void. Unlock the Hungry Void. This unit's next melee attack inflicts +2 damage and bypasses defense. That seems very good. Or the Creeping Madness. So you get Moment of Clarity. Recover 1 HP per Dominion level and reset the cooldown of your command protocol. Consumes each non-locked Dominion level. Oof. And also +2 max HP for every 2 Dominion level, +1 damage to melee attacks, increase the cooldown of command protocols by 1, and loses 1 HP at the end of turn. Yes, this makes sense. I'm going to grab the Hungry Void. This seems really good. Now we've got 2 people available. We've got Omnicare on a basis. Omnicare is someone I don't mind using. He has the Master's... let me just get rid of this for a second. He has the Master's Dominion, which is the one that just power generates more Dominion, and he has the War Scythe. He also has some Eminence to spend. So he's got the Master. Each time an ally unit returns to play via reanimation protocols, generate 3 Dominion. When you reach Dominion level 5, each allied unit recovers 1 HP and all reanimation protocols countdown are reduced by 1. When you reach Dominion level 10, each allied... His ability here is not amazing, but I believe all of these trees are very good. So I will get him Leadership, and I will get him Great Legion 1. And it's either him or a basis right now. We also have Necron Warriors in this Lord's Court gain True Grit. This unit's ranged weapons gain the pistol trait. Interesting. Do I want to keep pushing this route with him? Definitely unlocking Canoptic Spider for a basis seems like a great pickup for him. I think I just want the Canoptic Spider for him, so we're going to grab that. We're going to upgrade the Canoptic Spider. Have you gotten to level 10? What does that mean by level 10? Oh, Dominion 10. No, I haven't. I'm just going to upgrade you pick for the Tomb Spiders. Well, for me, I really like the increased movement, and I like the multiple use claw. At least get the extra relic slot. Where do I unlock the aggressive relic slot from? Okay, so everybody, there's Overlord's Armory here. We need to get this as well. Gotcha. So I definitely want the weapon improvement rather than the particle beamer. And I want +1 movement to get into combat. That's how I like to upgrade my Canoptic Spiders. Alright, so I've got one mission to complete and one guy to deploy. Let's just unlock these before I deploy anybody. Okay, that's done. So, in terms of side missions, I've got, we've got an Awakened Tomb Complex. We've got an Awaken the Dynasty that is ongoing over here. We've got an Awakened Tomb Complex here. I've got more Raise 2 complexes over here. Okay, I'm going to awaken, I'm going to get ready, I want to see what happens. Let's get ready to attack Ex Veritas. This is so much better than the beam. Yeah, I think so too, Mason. So I'm going to send a basis to work on me. We're going to get Omnicare a bit of a level. So we're going to assign him here. And then for critical path stuff, I'm just going to do another territory reclamation with Omnicare here. And we'll get some more living metal. So we'll take the Immortals, we'll take the Flayed Ones, we'll take the Death Marks, we'll take the Scarab Swarms, we'll take 2 Warriors. And I have not set him up with, hang on a second. Oh no. Can I not back out of the screen? Okay, I can. Thank goodness. Because I haven't set him up with relics. Okay, so you are a resurrection. You're kind of a close combat guy, but not really. Giving you Tesla Weave isn't bad, honestly, as long as it's unlocked for next time. I've also now unlocked... We also have Mind Shackle Necroscarabs, which stuns an enemy. What can I link with that? We could link that with a Hungry Void, which gets the Eternal Revenant, which gives them a free revive. Imagine you're Necron, just woke up and your 4 doors break into your bedroom, starting rich while pointing at you. It takes a piece of your head. Necrodermis deposit. Yes, that would be pretty scary. Okay, what else do I want to go for? Honestly, the Hungry Void and Mind Shackle Necroscarabs seems like a pretty good build for this guy. Because the Flayed Ones could make a lot of use out of the Hungry Void. They do a double attack. That's like +4 damage to their attacks. So we're going to go with that. And we'll do Territory Reclamation. Let's go. I just need to make sure that I actually have this stuff equipped. So I want you, you, and 2 of you. Let's go. And then we're gonna be able to do... All units are upgraded. Yes, Mason. We're going to do a... actually, maybe they're not. Oh, well, we'll be fine. It's only a short mission. We're going to do a big mission after this with probably one of my favorites. So we'll do the story mission. We're rich. Do you think they go rock and stone? Okay, what are we up against here? We've got just three Ruststalkers. 2 Ruststalkers and a Princeps. We're going to shoot the crap out of that Princeps with our Death Marks. We're going to deploy back here. These guys do have been upgraded, yes. Everyone has been upgraded, which is good. Then let's bring in... Honestly, I'm kind of thinking Immortals. And then Flayed Ones to work as a front line for me. So 1 here. And 1 here. I was going to try and shoot the crap out of these guys before they get into range with us. So we're going to just use the Death Marks slightly out of range to here. Shoot the Princeps. Have high armor, high damage, low speed. Exactly. They also spin Loki. From what we've seen, they have ranged weapons that shoot like a beam laser in a line and hurt everything along that line, which is very scary. Okay, we're just gonna shoot this Princeps as much as we can to start with. Let them come to us, basically. Oh no, you're in combat with my Flayed One. I mean, that was a lot of damage, but still. Okay, let's activate the Flayed One before it dies. I'm gonna use the Hungry Void on it. And then we're gonna chop this guy. 6 damage. Nice. I think we don't have them yet, but the combo abilities when you link symbols. I do have them, Solaire. I'm using one right now. I've got the Eternal Revenant active on Omnicare from linking. But there's probably better ones out there, but I'm trying all I can to link symbols every time. Alright, this guy's still alive, but this is the only one who... This guy's activating next. I could probably get a shot on him, but I think that would put me into range with him. So he can get to these squares here. I've actually got a shot on him without getting into range with him. It's inside enemies always spawn in squads. Yeah, I've noticed that. There's always an alpha. He dodged it. God damn it. He's going to scuttle forward. Let's shoot him with... Actually, I'm going to... Well, this guy's next. So we'll wait for him to move forward. I'm just going to shoot with my No, I know what I'm going to do, because these two are going to cluster together. So I'm going to save my Immortal to shoot both of them. So I'm going to get my flayed one to run up and attack the Princeps. Okay. Then he's going to come forward.
Wills the court?
We'll do the Master's Dominion. And I'm going to mind... I can't mind Shackle, because I need Dominion 3 for this. I could stab the Princeps. Let's stab the Princeps. I'm glad the only one gets screwed over by dodge RNG. Okay. Now this guy's going to come forward. Oh, I was hoping he would stand close enough. My plan was to Tesla him and his teammate, but that's not going to happen here. So we'll just shoot this guy. Still surviving on 1 hit point. That's annoying. Okay, end the turn. So now I've got 2 flayed 1 actions. As long as this guy isn't activating next, we can do some really good big damage here. You can kill him, because you get a guaranteed 2 hits. Now you can kill him, but I'm going to give you the Hungry Void to make sure that if you only get 1 hit in, they both do enough damage to kill him. Okay, Princeps is down, and now it's just this guy left. I've got a lot of actions before he goes, so we're going to shoot him. And as long as he doesn't dodge, we're fine. There you go, he's down. Nice. That's how you deal with alphas. Okay, we took a tiny bit of damage on 1 flayed one there. Absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. A brutal fight for them. Okay, we're going to generate 10 Dominion. And I don't need to recover for the HP. I don't need to scrap. I could sacrifice a unit to decrease vigilance. I don't think I need to bother. Let's just generate 10 Dominion. Unless it's if this sacrifices the damaged unit, then I'm not worried. But I'd rather not. So let's just we'll just get the 10 Dominion. The Royal Guard encountered a damaged and unresponsive flesh automaton, of the sort used in great numbers by the humans. Lacking the skill to craft true mechanical servants, they transform their own kind into mindless constructs. We can unmake it, extract the creature's mechanical components to search for any useful information in its data medium. We can grid search. The human who used this automaton may still be nearby, conduct a search of the immediate area, or we can reactivate it. Attempt to restore power to the automaton so it can be interrogated, after a fashion, for any useful intelligence it retains. Oh, I know which you're going to pick, and I know which useful unit is going to be the one. Usually the damage is sacrificed. Okay, that's good if it is. But you guys can vote on it. So exclamation mark vote V1 to unmake it. Exclamation mark V2 to do a grid search for more of them. Exclamation mark V3 to reactivate the servitor in an attempt to interrogate it. Yeah. I wonder what you will pick. We've got votes. Okay, actually, nobody's picking option 3. I thought you would all go in for option 3. Most people are looking to unmake it, but it's a close vote, actually. Very close vote. It could go in any direction. Hey, Melia, thanks for voting. We're actually looking at... Okay, this is a really close vote now. Totally flipped over from where I went to. I should not have attempted fate. We've got 5 votes for option 3, 1 vote for option 2, 1 vote for option 2, 6 votes for option 3. So we now are, in fact, remaking this thing. You've all decided to be very petty. Thanks, Chaos Gods of chat. Yeah, the vote's about to end, and it's definitely going to be an option 3 vote. Big vote manipulation for sure. Alright, we're going to go for reactivate then. Attempt to restore power to the automaton.
The automaton was temporarily restored to function, and its programming evidently gone.
I did, didn't I?
Immediately transmitted its last orders and details of nearby human troop movements. Assured that they were far from any...
It actually worked out really well.
The Royal Guard took the time to engage repair protocols.
So we got +1 vigilance, but all units recovered 1 hit. All units recover 1 hit point. I did indeed attempt to the Chaos Gods of chat. That's why... yeah. Okay, last fight on this little push. It did indeed go much better than we all thought it was going to. This game is fickle. And then there's a big store. Oh, we got some flyboys. I've never seen a flyboy alpha before. We've got a flyboy alpha here. Do we? Or are they all just sterilizers? No, it's just 3 sterilizers. Okay, these guys are quite hard to hit with ranged attacks, if I remember correctly. But I think, and they also do flamethrower attacks. I think we still bring in the death marks. We'll just split the death marks up so they're not next to each other. I do like the idea of having flayed ones to try and trap them in close combat. And then we just go with a immortal to shoot them as much as possible. That's probably fine. Oh, I actually get 2 immortals here. Or do I want 3 flayed ones? I think 2 immortals is probably the way to go. Alright, let's deploy. Okay, I've got a free shot. Let's get flayed ones, I think, into combat with them. So I'm going to activate the Hungry Void on this guy. I don't know if they can use their flamethrowers in close combat or not. Oh, he ran through fire. Well, he's going to be on fire anyway. Okay, 4 damage to him. The Phosphor Torch can be used after moving. And they've got their own melee attack. Okay. Kill analysis. That's killing during 1 condition point. Deathmark have passive that should help with that. Do they? Perfect vision. When making a range attack, ignored, dodged, and obscured. I'm guessing that's the one you're talking about. Okay, that's your turn over. Now we'll activate this death mark in an attempt to kill that flyboy. I've got a shot on him now. Okay, he's going to die to the flame when he activates now, for sure. Okay, let's get you into combat now you're on fire. Wait, they're flapping guys in this? I don't know. I honestly don't know Folklorist, but there's a lot of Mechanicus units in this game. It's basically like a Mechanicus greatest hits. Okay.
Ready.
I do have a shot on the Sterilizer. No, that's on his cover or on him. I've got a shot on him. He's not actually in cover. Okay, he dies to an opportunity attack now as well. There's just this guy left. He's going to flamethrower again. Okay, you are super dead when it's your turn.
Ready to command.
Should not have come back forward, my friend. I've got shots on him from here. Dark Mechanicus. Wait. Oh, Fortunes. I thought... Are the Dark Mechanicus actually a thing in 40k now? Adeptus cosplaying as Adeptus Sword. Yes. Are the Dark Mechanicus actually a thing?
In readiness.
I wasn't sure if they were a thing or not. Okay, he's down. This is going to be a very quick fight.
All paths lead to inevitable victory.
What can you do from here? You can't do anything at all. We'll just do the Master Dominion then. Only 30k, okay. I forgot that 30k was a thing. So, this guy is going to go first. Let's move you to here. And then we'll give you the Hungry Void for +2 melee damage. And then you should be able to kill this guy. Oh, you don't get the second hit, okay. Don't think Dark Mecha are a playable faction. Alright, I've got lots of turns. So you shoot this guy. God, I love death marks. And then you shoot... Oh, you don't have a shot on him from there. Can you get a shot on him? You can't get a shot on him. Well, then we'll just activate this guy and we'll stab him. There we go. Warhammer 10k, just 10 times the price. I don't know, looks like they're trying to move the Warhammer 40,000 story forward. What was probably more likely is Warhammer 50,000. Okay, that got us another 20 living metal and 1 eminence for Omnek, and none of his units are in reanimation, which is lovely. Let's push on to a story mission next, I think. We'll get some more people back from stuff now, though. Well, James is way ahead of us. Who's James Notorious? James Workshop?
The enemy has fallen back, my Vanguard. They scurry like insects to respond to your brilliant gambit.
Man of Iron.
Only one battle is won, Cryptek, and all of Kivroth still cries out for victory. Our enemies squat on countless more sites, vital to their crude strategies. We shall reclaim them all. This is our duty to the throne.
So canonically there is one Man of Iron I'm aware of who is pretending to be a Castellan and works with the Adeptus Mechanicus. I believe that's the lore I've heard. There is one... Oh, we got a whole ton of stuff. All of our guys are back. Amazing. Okay, we just got ourselves some more Awakening Points. We've got 2 Awakening Points. We can grab Rapid Reanimatrix. Decrease the time it takes for units to reanimate in Leader's Court. That's really good. And then there's Phasal Subjugator. Inflict damage on an enemy unit at range 4. And grant focus to all allied units in the target area. Interesting. There's also another Rapid Reanimation. These 2 seem very important. Next action, the Dread Strike. Next action inflicts +1 damage and generates Dominion even if damage exceeds the remaining HP of the target. There's also a Dark Age AI who acts as a machine spirit on a Mechanicus capital ship. Well, I'm pretty sure isn't the Rogue Traders? Don't spoil this for me, okay? Because I don't know for certain. But my thinking is that the cogitators on the Rogue Trader ship are more than just a dumb cogitator as well. Sudden Storm. Get accelerated 2 on a range. Just wipes the Tech Priest memory if they find out. I'm going to grab the Rapid Reanimatrix. I think this is very powerful. We also need to unlock... I want to get the Rapid Reanimatrix here. I think... Do I need to grab the Creeping Mantis? To do that? Let's grab the Contra Mantis Protocol to see if that unlocks it. It doesn't look like it did. I think we need to grab the Creeping Mantis, but still. This happening faster is very good. Outside of Ian Banks' culture series, a little depressing. All sci-fi. Actually, I'm not sure about his political stance in Sorbical, but there is a Scottish... There's another Scottish... not Scottish, maybe British sci-fi author. He hasn't written... what's his name? I can't remember his name off the back, but he wrote the Praetor Wars and the Skinner. And the AIs in his book are really interesting. A big part of... Neil Asher, that's the guy, yes. The one thing that's put me off Neil Asher is as my friend bought me a collection of his books. I used to read his books when I was a lot younger. I've read his books in a long time. Skinner used to be one of my favorite sci-fi novels ever. The Praetor were really scary. But the prefix of the book was devoted to Elon Musk. And considering he is now the world's first trillionaire as of today, not an Elon Musk fan, just out there. I can safely say there's no such thing as an ethical trillionaire. Let's spoil this. Smoke on the glitches and contributors. Cool. Okay, good. Okay. So 2 complexes have been raised, 2 complexes have been raised. Omnek has gained 1 eminence point. Yes, Neil Asher. I don't know about his... That's the thing. I don't know about his political leanings, but his books are interesting. All right. I'm just going to send some guys out on missions. We're going to deploy... So we've got the Forged Temple Assault. I think we should get this out of the way. Just so that it's done. And then we'll do the critical path. So we're going to send... Who are we going to send on this Forged Temple Assault? We've got access to Fakon, who I don't love. He has death marks. We've got access to Amuka. We've got access to Abasis, and we've got access to Heki. We could send Heki to do it, because we've got the Cryptarchs. We'll send Heki. Okay. So let's just make sure Heki has the best equipment possible. And then we'll do the others first. Don't forget to save. Thank you. But everybody used to think Amuka was the new Messiah. Yeah, I never did, but that's just me. Save. Okay, we've saved the game. That was a very good point. Ye old question of divorce of the art of the artist. How far can you go as an individual? That's a good point, Toasted Waffles. Haven't played the 40k CRPG, but the TRP advises you to make the ship into a character like someone who talks to you. There should be a vague spark of intelligence. Yeah, that's basically definitely what the TRPG is hinting at. Okay, so there's a Reforge the Legions option. We definitely want to do this. That gets me 20 living metal. We'll send Fakon on that one. This is for 2 turns. Actually, I want to make sure I send the people I'm not going to be using. Amuka is someone that I've not really used. Amuka, they have the Triac Praetorians. I just don't like their build, so we're going to send Amuka to reforge the legions. Okay, then I've got another Awakened Tomb Complex. If I awaken this Tomb Complex, we can attack Ex Veritas. That's got a Machine Spirit. Any other suggestion is heresy. We can also expand Lord's Influence. What will this do? That'll get us 2 eminence for that Lord. That's perfect. Obasis needs that. We'll send Obasis here. And then we're going to send Fakon to... Fakon's going to awaken this Tomb Complex, which will only take him 1 turn to do. And then we're going to send Heki... we need to send Heki up with some relics. So last time we were using the Hyperspatial Transfer Node. Actually, we can level some stuff up here. I definitely want to get Endless Swarm on him, and then we'll start working our way towards the extra relic slot. I don't need the Chronomancer. I'd love to get a Chronomancer or a Technomancer because I have no idea what they do. We'll be looking at that next time. We could get one of them now, actually. Do I want a Chronomancer or a Technomancer? I know nothing about them. And then get another Cryptographic Wraith, another Spider, another Wraith, a Hexmark Destroyer, another Spider. Do I want a Technomancer or a Chronomancer, chat? Which one do we want to pick up? This is what history. My faith Banks and Final Stone. There was a pre-existing deal for Phlebas that Amazon subsumed. Oh, interesting. I've only read the first few. Techno heals and Chrono buffs. Interesting. That does kind of make sense. Let's go for it. Let's try a Technomancer out. We'll try a Technomancer. So he has... we'll need to buff. We'll need to level him up. So we'll give him +1 hit points. I don't think his movement matters too much. And then we'll give him Rites of Reanimation Aura. +2 armor for units in range undergoing reanimation. That sounds pretty good. Okay? Now, for you... We were using the hyperspatial transfer node to give everyone a speed buff, which is pretty good, but it requires my guy to go first. So what if we went with the Devourer Nanoscarabs instead, because they activate off the Endless Swarm? Collective Scarab Swarms in this Lord's Court and Nanoswarms gain +1 HP and their number is Legion. Of course, Notorious, no problem at all. A vote maybe should have gone up, Toasted, yes. So something to link with this, it needs that symbol. So that really gives me the Resonant Focus, which is the Provoke. I think that's the only one that links, right? Yeah, and I'm not too worried, like, that gets me the Eternal Revenant. I'm not that excited by the Eternal Revenant on this unit. So instead, I'm going to... I actually really like Tireless Guardian to remove negative status. Go fight the oven for some food, nice. So we're going to grab the Tireless Guardian and the Nanoswarms, and then we're going to commit to a mission with our dude. So we're going to complete the Forged Temple Assault, which sounds like it's going to be pretty tough. We'll grab the Living Metal. That's all I really want. I don't want another level of vigilance. We will be bringing... So the Technomancer has a Staff of Light. He has Technomancy. Oh, he's the healer. Restore 3 HP to all allied units or reduce its reanimation protocols countdown by 1. +5 range. Means if it changes to restore 5 HP and end reanimation protocols. And then he has reanimation protocols, he has Fly, and he has Rites of Reanimation. It's only one fight, is it? Okay. We'll take the Spider. We'll take the Wraiths. We'll take the Death Marks. I want both the Immortals. We'll take the Technomancer. We'll take one Spider Swarm. Alright, Spin Lokis, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Well, I'm streaming Unicorn Overlord at the same time tomorrow if you're about. Chronomancer is a unit that Obasis really likes to run with. Not... Okay, yeah, okay. We'll get a Chronomancer for Obasis as soon as possible then. Yikes. Yeah, there's a lot... That's a lot of dudes! Holy crap! What am I doing here? This is some Xeno-Heretic shenanigans. It is indeed. What is this? Okay, are any of them Princeps? That's important to confirm. Okay, there's an Infiltrator Princeps here. That's all that I'm dealing with. Okay. Well, I think our Tesla Immortals are going to do work in this fight. You can say why. That's okay, we'll work it out. It is a single battle event, yes. So our Immortals are going to be doing some work. We're going to activate them early. Wait, are these the AoE ones, aren't they? Yeah, they've got the Tesla Carbines, which are the bounce ones. So we're going to need both of these guys. We're definitely going to need the Spider. I'm actually going to move these guys to here. And we're going to put the Spider here. The Wraiths, I think, will do work here, but they're going to get cut apart really quickly. So maybe keep the Wraiths as reinforcements for later in the fight. Let's bring the Death Marks in. Actually, do I just want to go with all Immortals to start with and just do as much long-range blasting as possible? The Technomancer I can call in as reinforcements later as well. No, we're going to go with the Death Marks, because the Death Marks can stay alive for a while. Okay, this is going to be... this is going to be spicy. Who should my free units... I've got no... there's... My free units are my Conducting Scarab Swarms. But I actually want to generate them using my abilities. Hey, Squall, how's it going? Alright, let's try this out. We may need to take a couple of runs at this. I want to get my Immortals going first to do as much AoE damage as possible. I can remove that exposed. Ouch. We're going to have to heal him.
I command
okay.
as I am commanded.
You can just shoot these three. And then move out of line of sight.
All is ready.
Some of their units are actually trapped, which is great for me. Yeah, that's a lot of damage and a lot of Dominion very quickly. Oh, you know what else I can do? Are you still exposed? Yes, you are. So I can use the Tireless Guardian to... Oh, it's on the unit, okay. This guy needs to die. What happened here? Why was there no damage there?
By the dynasty.
Okay, let's activate the Spider. Now that we're at the right Dominion level that I can actually make use of it. We're going to fly to here. We're going to eat this guy. And then we're going to make a Spider Swarm here. And then we're going to get rid of exposed on you. It's 4 times 0 to 1 damage. Slim PCC? Yes, I will. I am doing everything I can to try and get early access to that game. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But irregardless, I am going to... I'm going to be playing Zero Company when it comes out. 100%. There's so many X4Axis devs involved in that project, I have to try and give them the support. Am I going to watch the Socceroos? I'm going to try. My housemate will definitely be watching them. So I'll probably be cooking dinner or eating dinner and watching them at the same time if I can. Okay, that's Katara Ranger's in a lot of trouble. Yes, he's dead. Good. Zero Company does look very fun. I've also avoided any information I can about it. So I don't know what the unit types are. I've watched one trailer. I know that it's going to be my thing. So I'm going in blind on purpose. Okay, Death Mark's next. I want to try and shoot this Princeps as much as possible. So let's just pull back to here. Between Zero Company Menace, I forgot all about XCOM 3. That's saving. Yeah, that's going to be something, right? And yes, there's a big patch for Menace coming out as well. They're adding 2 or 3 new... what's next? Total War 40k. Yeah, they're adding 2 new squad leaders, or 3 new squad leaders in the new patch, which I'm quite excited for. Okay, we really need to heal this Calyptic Spider. Oh, they decided to shoot the Swarm, which is interesting. Deathmark's gonna teleport. Didn't teleport. Interesting. Okay, we definitely need to heal the Spider. I'm gonna heal the Spider now, just to be safe. Okay, I need to stun. I can also stun somebody. If I move to here, I can shoot that guy. I don't have a Menace stream, no, but I have played Menace. I put it on hiatus to focus on Xenonauts. I do plan to revisit it. It's a game I'm very excited for. Okay, I don't have a stun on anyone this turn, but we got to heal on the Spider, which I think is really important. Oh no. Ow! They're using my technology against me. Oh, there's an Alpha there. Whoa! Alright, can you shoot this Princeps, please? And then get out of here. That's not cover? Oh well. Doing Phantom Brigade 2.0. So I've been doing Menace. I did Menace after that. Phantom Brigade 2.0 was a lot of fun. But that's for my YouTube channel. Just like, I do long form YouTube channel stuff as well as streaming. No matter where we're in a good spot for turn-based. We are in a good spot for turn-based games. Okay, my Spider's gonna die, folks. Okay, we can resurrect the Spider at least. Okay, I'm gonna try and like, why can't I stun you? Summon nano swarms. Oh, I should have done this. Okay, so I'm gonna summon a nano swarm here. Okay, I've never used a nano swarm before, but we've got one. I'm gonna resurrect the Spider. And I'm going to move into cover here. And I'm going to shoot this guy. Another Phantom series. Interesting. There are rumors they're going to do more stuff to that game. So we can see what they bring up with it. So this is 1 to 2 damage, plus 1 max damage every 2 HP this unit has remaining. Bypass defenses. Bypass defenses. Okay. So we're just going to eat this Electro Priest. Oh. The Nano Swarms are actually really scary when you think about what they are. Lower accurate track and that's moving. Please shoot my nano swarms. So all of my swarms and spiders have they are without number, which means they have a chance to come back. So far that hasn't happened. Oh god, my spider's gonna die again. Okay, my spider is going to die, and I can't take a turn with it either. I need to take some shots with my immortals here. This guy's gonna go next though, so I think I need to death mark him to make sure the Princeps doesn't kill me. And we'll use this to get rid of exposed on this guy. Or radiated, even worse. Okay, the Princeps is down. He hasn't got a shot. He hasn't got a shot. Okay, the Spider is up. There's not a lot I can do, though. I can kill this Servitor, and then it just dies. So I guess we kill the Servitor. But then I can't make a move. So I can't do anything else. And then he gets shot by... Oh, it dodged. It took that on its defense. Hey, look, it's tanked a lot of fire for me. And he gets another reanimation protocol. Alright, let's do some AoE damage with my destroyers. You can clear his... I couldn't clear his irradiate. It was on cooldown, wasn't it? If I wait. Yes. Okay, you can't clear line of sight, but let's get you back here to stop Tesla attacks. Don't shoot Heki! Okay, Heki is now irradiated. God, they're just breaking through. We'll get some reinforcements this turn, I hope. Okay, this Immortal, I want just shots on the team down here. Okay, now everyone's accelerated because the Dominion level's gone up, so now you can get out of line of sight. So that's the, that's, I can't remember what the ability is. The Swarm, no, not the Swarm. One of his abilities is giving us everyone accelerated now that we're hit Dominion level 5, which is very powerful. Okay, they're all focusing Heki, which is not good. Heki's gonna go down here. Oh, it's dead. They killed the spider. Tesla attacks have additional meaning. Oh, that was not good, folks. That was not good. Let's kill some of these rangers in the back. I can move you here. Oh, opportunity attack. Whoops. Didn't see that. Shoot this guy. And then teleport out of here. Okay, Heki is down, but not out. Heki is not dead yet. Let's spawn in our Wraiths, I think. Get the Wraiths into the fight. I'll bring them both in from this side, I think. So annoying they get to attack before I do. Oh, it's that. Oh, he died. He died to the irradiation. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to go again. The radiation killed him. We can do this. We can do this. Just don't let Heki get so so overwhelmed. This is a big fight. I wish the music was a little bit more exciting for it. It's a little bit passive. Tough fight. Really tough fight. I still think the Immortals with the Gauss Tesla is the right way to go to start with. So let's... We could bring Heki... We could force them all into choke points here and here, actually. And then fight them from back here. So let's bring back the Immortals. And I'm going to bring in the Death Marks as well. And I'm also going to bring in my Gauss Blaster Immortals. And we're going to go for an all-ranged opening. And just try and get them stuck in these in these choke points. We're going to pull back along this way, maybe. Or back into here, maybe. No, we're going to have to pull back into here. So let's get Heki here. Hang on a minute. Let me just rearrange people here. I want Heki. I want Heki here. I want my Gauss Blasters here. And I want my Carbines here. So we're going to do lots of shooting, and then we'll bring in the War Machines once we get into the thicker fighting. Okay, this guy here needs to die first. But I'm going to go with a U to start with. Test the Carbine shot on him. Can these guys move and shoot? I know my other guys can. Barra can still move after using. Okay, cool. So you're going to shoot him. He's not going next. And then I want you to back up to here. Yeah, X is tough. Okay, so these guys aren't quite ready for me to give them Tesla Burst yet. So I'm going to activate my other Carbine Immortal. And we're going to shoot the Rustalker again. Oh, that was the wrong guy to use. Never mind. And then I want you... Oh, you can't pull back there. So you just pull back to here. I'm going to try and kite. I think I did use the wrong one. You're right. I had them mixed up. I used both of my bounce guys early. Not a great start. Okay. Death Marks. You need to pick out the prime targets here. Which is the... Oh, it's actually different. Is this a different... I can't see the... Where's the prime? Electro Priest, Varguard, Infiltrator. Is this a different selection of enemies? There's an Infiltrator Princeps there. That's the target. But I don't think they've got a shot on him because he's in cover. Yeah, we don't have a shot on the Infiltrator Princeps at this time. So I'm just going to move you back here, take a shot at him. That's the problem I've always found with the X series, is the, what do I do now? Okay, he's not irradiated, which is okay. The exposure is a problem. And the irradiation is a bigger problem, but we can remove that. So we're going to activate him next. We're going to Tireless Guardian him, which removes the exposure and the irradiation. Now, do these guys have Assault? No, they do not have Assault. So we need to move before we fire. So come all the way back here, shoot this guy. Sadly, he survived that. That's really annoying. Oh no, he's on Fanatical Devotion. He is actually dead. There's also a Vanguard Alpha here. Alright, these guys are great for Tesla attacks. Unfortunately, I messed that up. But we'll bring you back to here. And I'm going to shoot that Servitor. Okay. And we'll end the turn. Deathmark's in a bit of trouble. So Heki can repair the Deathmark. He can summon a Nano Swarm here. And then I want to bring him back. But okay, the only person who's going to get a shot on is that Priest. You get a shot on the Priest from here. We may as well do that. Okay, the Priest is out, which means the Nano Swarm can attack one of these two. So let's end his turn. The Swarm can then move to here. And I'm going to get it to attack the Ruststalker. And it's also going to block this area so they can't move through it. That's the plan. Hello, puppy. Okay, the Deathmark is up. I'm going to move. I can't get a shot. Okay, we're going to teleport the Deathmark because I want a shot on this Ruststalker to here. And I want to shoot this guy here. Cool. I'm trying to use this choke point as much as I can. And if they're wasting turns killing a Nano Swarm, I'm pretty happy. Because there's so many of them and I don't have much in the way of ranged AoE attacks. Okay, new turn. So I want to use my Immortals as much as possible here. Who's up first? It's this Ruststalker back here, who's not a huge problem. So let's get this Immortal to get a shot on those three. And then he can move after he fires. Okay, that took out that Servitor. Let's bring you back to here. I don't want to get stuck back here. Okay, 1 damage from him isn't too bad. Next up, we've got that Infiltrator back there, and then that Servitor over there, who aren't big problems. But I do have my Immortal here, who gets a shot from this position here on these three. So we're going to try and spread this damage out as much as we can. Okay, it only jumped to 1, but that's okay. We're still spreading the damage out. Okay. Now I've got my other Immortals, so who's next? It's that guy there and that Vanguard. I don't think this Immortal is going to get a shot on that Vanguard. It could get a shot on him from here. Yeah, okay. We'll move to here. We'll try and take this guy out. Put him down to 1 hit point. Unfortunately, he's going to get a turn. Hi, puppy. This guy's going off on an adventure. So I need to make sure to unirradiate him on his next turn. Okay, who's next? It is the Vanguard Alpha. Oh, sorry, the dog wants out of the room. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna let her out. This is a really slow fight. I know I'm coming. There you go. You're not going back outside though. What do you mean outside? Okay. She needs some water. She might come back in. She might come again. Let's keep fighting our way through this. Proper aggro plus 1 level, yeah. Okay. So this Immortal hasn't got a kill on anyone this turn. What about my Death Marks? So I've got a Death Mark here. This guy back here is activating next. There's also this Vanguard I'd love to take. He can get killed by a Tesla attack, though. This Servitor is getting a little bit close. It is the Servitor after this Vanguard. So let's shoot this Servitor. And then we'll just teleport back to... I'm actually going to put you back... I'm going to take a risk and put you back here. Just so you're getting away from the rest of the party. Then this guy's going to go. Then it's me again with this Death Mark, who's already used his teleport. Then it's that Infiltrator Princeps, who is a big problem. In terms of shots, I've got a shot on that Servitor, a shot on that Electro Priest. if I move back here, I think I'm going to take a shot just on this Electro Priest here. Okay. We're slowly whittling them down. Servitor goes. Then the Princeps is now... Ooh, he got in close combat with Heki. That is not good. That's really bad, because he's in close combat with my Immortal as well. Okay, we're going to need to focus this guy down very quickly. I didn't really want to have to fight him. So let's bring you right back, because you've got a shot all the way from back here. And shoot the Princeps. Okay, that did 2 damage to him. Electro Priest. That's bad. This is go falling apart again, everybody. Okay, it's only Heki left, right? Yeah. All I can do is hit this guy with my staff. And he touched it. Crap. The Electro Priests are gonna kill that Immortal. Oh wow, the Immortal survived. I can't believe the Immortal survived that. Oh, he's gonna kill it. Okay, that Immortal's down. It's gonna die when it reactivates this. Yeah, okay. Okay, I've only got 1 Immortal left. I really need to fire its gun, its carbine, into this group of enemies, so I have to kill this Electro Priest. I also have to kill this Princeps. We're gonna have to try and focus the Electro Priest down first. Okay, we just got accelerated, which is good. We hit Dominion level 5. Okay, you can't shoot. You can. Can you get a shot on that Electro Priest? You can. Please kill the Electro Priest. You didn't. Okay, he's got Fanatical Devotion, which means he has another turn. I forgot they do that. I'm really worried about Heki dying here. That was a lot of damage. That was a terrible teleport death mark. Okay, I really want to get a shot off with this Immortal. Who am I using right now? Can you get a shot on that Electro Priest? You can't. Who do I have left? Yeah, I'm not going to get that shot off. This is really bad. They broke through. They really broke through. Okay, there's literally, all I can do is attempt to walk out of his area of effect to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Heki first. I'm going to heal him. Okay, I've actually got a plan. I'm then going to drop a Nano Swarm here. And then I'm going to hit this guy. And he's going to dodge it again. And then that's his turn. But then the Nano Swarm gets to go next, and they can kill the Priest. Cool. Which frees up this guy. And they can attack the Nano Swarm, which is fine. So you can now shoot all of this. I want you to kill the Vanguard for sure. Okay, good. And then I want you to back up to here so you don't get caught up in that again. Now we're going to take a lot of damage here. We may lose Heki. This may be GG. It depends on whether the Immortal can tank for me. Oh, wait, where's he going? He decided to go for my Immortal back here. Okay. Did not expect that move from him. So this Immortal, I think, is the only unit that's still active. No, this Death Mark is also still active. Let's get the Death Mark to shoot the Princeps. Okay, he's down to 3 health. Okay, there goes the Nano Swarm. This Immortal has to... Does he have any negative effects on him? He doesn't. I'm just going to have to try and he's not going to survive the melee attack from this guy, but I need to try. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. Okay. And then Heki needs to back up. Oof. Irradiated on Heki is bad, because now he's going to die. I've got no way of removing the irradiated from him. That's not true, actually. I've got the Techno... Oh my god, Heki just took so much damage. Okay. We need to bring the Technomancer in, I think for sure. And then we can't bring in the Spider. Why can't I deploy the Spider? Is it because okay, the Spider takes 2 slots. There's got to be the Technomancer and a Wraith that I bring in right now. I need the Technomancer to heal Heki. Is that right? Am I right on what he does? So he has plus +2 for units regarding. He has Technomancy. Restore 3 HP to allied unit or reduce reanimation protocols. Yeah, okay. +5 range. Okay. So we're gonna have to get him to heal Heki. That's my only option. Okay, we'll deploy. Unless Heki just dies here. Okay, I don't know how I come back from this now. I do still have Technomancy, but I can't use that on Heki. Restore 3 HP to an allied unit. It's because Heki isn't a unit. So unless I can kill all of these guys before Heki attempts to reanimate, it's GG. And that's not going to happen, unfortunately. There's no way I can win this now. Oh, that's really frustrating. It's such a long fight as well. If only this infiltrator hadn't gone first. And gone at Heki. I mean, I'll check it to make sure, but I think it's another loss. Unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, that's the Princeps dead. I don't think it's line of sight, but I'll find out after my next turn. He does give... Because it's an area effect ability, I don't think it's line of sight. I want to use not the Ghost Blaster. I want to use the Tesla Carbine on this guy here before this guy dies. Oh, I didn't kill him. Damn it. Oh.
Happy Duckerman sent a super chat saying sometimes life works out. My kids are at the grandparents'. My wife is on a girls' night out. I get off work at I have live throws and the World Cup in an hour. Life is good, especially when you get to do what you want to do.
Oh, that's really lovely to hear, Happy Duckman. I'm really happy for you. I hope you have a lovely night, and I hope the World Cup goes well for you. Thank you for taking the time to tell us, and I really appreciate the support as well. Thank you so much. That's very, very nice of you. Okay, we've got... So who's up next? It's this Electro Priest back here that is next. I could hit him with the Death Mark. From here. Or I can take out this I can take out this one at the front. I think. Well, I was still going with this one, yeah. So this is my second attempt, and it's also about to fail. I think. The only thing I'm hoping for is the Technomancer gives armor to units that are regenerating. So I'm hoping that might save his life. Okay, you're the only unit I've got left. No, I've got this Immortal left. I want the Immortal to shoot the Infiltrator. To take him out. Oh, there goes the corpse anyway. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do this again, which sucks for you guys watching. Yes, I want to restart the skirmish. It sucks for you guys watching because it's not that exciting. But I'm gonna have to try it again. It's just Heki getting caught out. If Heki gets caught out, it's GG. Like, just instant GG. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna try and use the Spider with the Technomancer and Heki to keep it healed. I don't know if that's going to work. And then the Death Marks aren't doing a ton. The Tesla Immortals are doing a lot of work. I just have to make sure they don't get killed. We like the grind. Well, I'm glad you like the grind. And I've got one more point left. I'm going to use that for a Wraith, I think. Oh, this has changed again. There's now Flyboys with Flare. And there's a Castellan. What the hell? There's a Castellan now. If there's a Castellan and Flyboys, I'm going to bring in a Death Mark. Okay. So Corrupting Spider's going to block the attack from here. It's got Heki and the Technomancer to heal it. States of Power Grind. What do you mean? Oh, where you are. Okay. If I do these missions a few times and stuff, all is good. And then I've got... the Immortals to do AoE damage. That's the hope. Oh, that's not fair. No, I'm sorry. I'm not accepting that. Turn 1 Flamethrower on all of my guys? That's already GG. That's already GG. I'm gonna restart the skirmish. I'm gonna be that person. That's not cool. The fact that unit went first, was in range to do that, that's not fair. Putting burning on all of my guys on the first turn when I only have one person who can take it up. We'll try this again. So I'm going to do the same deployment. We'll do Canoptic Spider, we'll do Technomancer, we'll do the 2 Immortals, and we'll do the Death Mark. This time it's still Flyboys, no Castellan Robot. Okay, I actually have a chance to do something this time. So these guys have incredible range. I kind of want to block the hole with my Cryptic Spider, but I don't really want to do that yet. What I want to do is I just want to shoot the Flyboys as much as possible. So we're going to go with Death Mark to start with. And I'm just going to shoot the Flyboy, who hasn't gone yet, which I think is this one here. And then I'm just going to move, I'm just going to teleport back to this cover for next turn. Oh, damn it. We're all going to get AoE'd. States become my home, but I want Croatia. Ah, because you're talking about who you're going for the World Cup, of course. You're not quite close enough together yet for me to want to hit you with that. The Technomancer, nobody really needs healed yet either. I could drop a Swarm's Embrace. I think I'm just going to have to use the Gauss Blaster on this guy a little bit early. But I've got a shot there, so I move you here. I can shoot these 3. And then I can move you back to here. The Spider hasn't taken any damage yet, so I don't need to heal it yet, but that is the plan, Slim PCC. I'm going to be double healing the Spider. Okay, this Immortal also can get a shot on that group, which is what I want it to do. Okay, that's one of them dead before I got to take an action, and I can just pull it back to here. And end its turn. Okay, Spider still can't quite get into position to attack anybody.
A million warriors.
But there's not really anything else to do. That's what I'm trying to do, yeah. It feels like a waste to move the Spider at this point. I think I'll move... I want to move Heki. No, I don't want to move Heki until I move the Spider, because the Spider's blocking. I want Heki to come up here. Let's summon a Nano Swarm here. I'm checking for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Absolute class stats. So the only soccer players I've ever heard more of a cursory description of and still liked. Well, that's good to hear. There's no point healing the Spider. I will heal the Technomancer. And I'm going to just pull Heki right back to here. Does Heki have a shot? I don't want to move Heki forward for a shot. I mean, Heki has a shot here on that priest. I think that's safe enough. Okay. And let's end that turn. The Nano Swarm can move in to here. Continue to block this whole area. Oh, it's left the Rites of Reanimation, though. If I put it here, it's still not Rites of Reanimation. Okay. 2 damage is good. Okay, the Spider still can't do anything. I want to move the Technomancer to here. And he hasn't got a shot on anyone from here. I'm just going to end his turn there. Okay, finally I can do something with the Spider. Which is all I really wanted. Okay, Infiltrator is in an annoying position, but we can deal with him. So the Spider can now move to here. It can attack this guy. And it can summon some spiders. Which is really all I wanted it to do. End its turn. Then these spiders can move to here and eat this guy. And I'm not going to blow them up because I need them to tank hits. Jeez. Okay, that Princeps needs to die next. But I can hit him with my Spider. Okay, we've got a new turn. Electric Priest Lightning doesn't do enough to kill. This guy will set my Spider on fire. But I have an answer to that. He actually blocked the damage, though. Okay, we're going to have to move into the Burning Fire here. Then we will activate the Tireless Guardian to remove the burn. Actually, I'll wait till the end of the turn to do that. We're going to attack the Princeps. I really like the way Tacticus handled units like Canoptics and Sino Storm. Instead of having a health pool that put a single attack and punch through, each hit to remove a guy from the swarm. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Okay, the Princeps is down. Then we're going to remove the Lumigen and the burning. So he's not burning or Lumigent, and he's blocking the hole. That's fine. Okay. Don't need to heal it right now. Biggest issue right now is this Infiltrator coming up the side. And I also want to make sure that my Immortals do their area of effect attacks. So this guy here, if I move him to here, Has an area effect attack through this area. Actually, I should have maybe activated this guy. I've just noticed that this Princeps is in a very powerful position. Okay, now everyone is accelerated, which is something. Which means this guy can move to here. This Princeps is a problem. He's coming for my Immortal. Ooh. Okay, we need to kill this Princeps ASAP. I'm going to activate the Technomancer, and I want to heal. Oh, it is line of sight. Interesting. It is line of sight. You guys were right. Move the Technomancer to here. We're going to Technomancy you. So maybe I could have said Heki last time. And then I'm going to shoot him with your staff. Okay. Oh, now we're going to set on fire. Oh dear. I don't like fire. Okay, I need to kill the Princeps, but the Princeps isn't doing anything right now, so let's get Heki out of dodge. Let's bring Heki. Can Heki get a shot on the Princeps? He can. If I run him all the way back to here. So we'll shoot the Princeps. Okay, then he should be killable by with the Death Mark. Well, the Death Mark's next turn. Oh, he blocked it. Look at that. Okay, Death Mark next. Death Mark can shoot the Princeps and kill it. Nice. That's fine. Focus fire on the spider. I can heal it. We're going to use it to tank like crazy. Okay, the Immortal now gets a shot. And I wanted to shoot those guys back there. But there is an opportunity attack from this guy if I get too close. So I'm going to move to here. And then I want to move to... Actually, I've got a shot from here. So we're going to fire at the guy that's on 1 health to make sure he gets hit. Okay, that's him out of the fight. And then I'm just going to move you to here to keep people split up as much as possible. Alright. So Spider needs healed. Ooh, the Spider might die. No, the Spider's good. Spider's good. Although they're all focusing the Spider down if they can. It's blocking all the attacks, though. Okay, let's kill the guys that haven't gone yet, which is this Infiltrator. Actually, I'm just going to double down on it and this Ruststalker. Because now they're in Gauss damage range. And I will make some Spiders as well to deal with this guy behind me. That's his turn. Now the Spiders will eat this guy. And I am going to detonate them on him, I think. Cool, that's him out of the fight. Now I want to fire a Gauss Rifle through these guys. That's one of them down. Wonderful. This is going really, really well. Let's just... Actually, you can stay there. You're in a fine position. Now this Immortal should have a shot. If I move him to here, on these two here, which will take them out of the fight. Nice, nice. Okay, this is starting to come together. Just gonna set my Immortal back on fire. Spider does get a Medal of Honor. It's blocked so many attacks this combat. Okay, we're gonna heal the Spider. And then we're gonna shoot this guy. We're also gonna put a... I'll shoot him first, and then I'll put a Nanoswarm next to him. So just move to here. Shoot him. And then Nanoswarm. Okay, and then Nanoswarm's gonna go next. The Nanoswarm can attack him. Oh, there's 1 damage, but it's gonna take up enemy turns. Technomancer, I'm gonna bring down to here. No, that's a terrible place to leave the Technomancer because that's gonna be in range of Tesla jumps. He hasn't got Technomancy this turn, but he does next turn. And then this Death Mark. Let's get a shot on that Electro Priest. We got this, we got this. That's fine. Shoot the Nanoswarm. Of all the things you can shoot, I'm most happy that you shoot that. Okay. Can the Spider fit through here? The Spider can't actually fit through here, which is really funny. Is that a new turn? Alright, so the first person who's going to go here is the Sterilizer, I believe. Yeah, so let's just shoot the crap out of him. Almost killed him. That was a good shot from that Death Mark. Where's my... Did I only summon 1 Death Mark, or did I lose a Death Mark? Okay, he's down, and now we should kill the Electro Priest. So we'll use this Immortal first to get a. Oh, Immortal hasn't got a shot on him. It does from here. Okay, that only did 1 damage to him, unfortunately. Then Spider can't do anything about him. The Mortal should be able to get a shot on him, though. Okay, he's now in Fanatical Devotion, so he's about to die. Let's just move you so you're not in Tesla range. Can this Swarm kill him? Killed by Swarm. I only took one? Cool. Alright, we got there, everybody. 3 attempts, we got there on the 3rd attempt. Oh, that was a bit tough. That was a bit tough. Whew. Good mission. Thank you, Slim PCC. I want to call you Slim PPC, which is a gun from Battletech, every time I say your name. Alright. So, we got Eminence for Heki, and a Tomb World complex has been awoken. So we could now assault Ex Veritas. I want to save that for next stream. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the critical path now. And I've got Omnicate and Fakon to do that with. Which one is my favorite again? Of these two... Mindshackle Nanoscarabs and the Hungry Void. You're the one with the... I would actually try, like... So what does the Master do? Each time an ally unit returns to play via reanimation protocols. That's the problem right there. Each time a unit returns to play via reanimation protocols. Take out a research generating zone should be tough. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, we've got Fekon here, who has... He has Immortals and Death Marks. I don't really like Fekon. We're going to go with Omnicare. But I think I'm going to grab the Treyarch Praetorians, just to give him a little bit more of a deadly court. Because his basic court, I think I need these guys. So we're going to have the Treyarch Praetorians. We're going to upgrade them to level 2. So they've got +1 hit points, +1 movement, or Immortal Servitude. When killed, generate 3 dodge. I'm going to give them +1 Actually, I'm going to give them +1 hit point. And then when an enemy unit moves into melee range, this unit makes an attack of opportunity against it. After suffering fatal damage from a melee attack, if able, makes a melee attack against the attacker. We're going to go for aggressive defense on them. Treyarch Praetorians are awesome, yeah. So we got that for him. He's currently running Mindshackle Nanoscarabs, which stuns an enemy unit. And he's running the Hungry Void, which is the +2 damage for his flayed ones, which I still want to run. Gives him the Eternal Revenant as well. I'm happy with his loadout at the moment. Did we pick up any... we've not got any more Awakening. Okay, so we're going to send Fakon on a mission. I'm going to send him to... We can raise a Tomb Complex. We're already reforging the Legions, or am I actually doing this? Yeah, no, Amokai's just been taking forever to reforge Legions. And Expand Lord's Influence, that's also being done at the moment. Awaken the Dynasty is also... No, Awaken the Dynasty is available. That'll get me... Well, yes, we're going to Awaken the Dynasty. Okay, and then we're going to send Omnicare, who is already ready to go, on to the critical path to do a little bit of story before the end of the stream. So this is the... Someone said, oh no, the Convoy mission. So we're going to do, oh no, the Convoy mission. Before I dispatch for it, though, I'm going to save... I'm just going to make a save called Crit Path. And let's see how this plays out. Save complete, back. Because I want to finish the stream up before the World Cup begins. And people said I've got less than an hour before that happens. Skinny modes. So, yeah. Spoiled an enemy convoy to lure the flayed ones into the open for study. Select mission.
Vanguard, you have executed your functions with commendable diligence, despite the failings of Nemesis Hekami and our lost pharaoh.
So Dejekba, I think, is the most dangerous of the they're not called Pharaons. Whatever the court is, I think he's the real one from behind. That's a good question, Alf. I haven't really thought about it that much. I need to get a team. Probably the Socceroos at the moment. How could I not?
Yet, I sense you share my dissatisfaction with the blunt stratagems of our courtly superiors. We require a weapon to sow terror into the underdeveloped minds of the invaders, to cast the shadow of death where they believe themselves safest. I speak, of course, of the flayed ones.
I have to say that I prefer the Matildas to the Socceroos, but obviously the Matildas are not playing in the World Cup, so it's going to have to be the Socceroos.
The flayed ones are a disease, Grand Vizier. They may be a terrible weapon, but they are insane. Unbound by royal authority. Their appetite for carnage is their only reliable aspect.
The paucity of received wisdom blinds you to their potential. Flayed ones have overtaken a failed tomb structure close to a route used by human convoys. I believe the Flayer curse draws its victims to
No, they haven't, Alf.
so it should be
Unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they have
roll
it.
out a significant horde for study.
So
this is just like the Destroyers.
Grand Vizier.
Do not be bound by the conventions of our fallen lord, Varnard. You see a hopeless cause. I see a conundrum to be cracked. Now, go and create our calamity. Once you bring forth the flayed ones, I can begin observations.
Well, the way his voice went at observations there was very, like, very concerning. Do we think I need extra recruitment for this mission? That means I can spawn more people for more vigilance. I think we'll be okay. So we're going to take the Tri-Praetorians. We're going to take the Immortals with the Gauss weapon. We're definitely taking the Flayed ones. We're definitely taking the Death Marks. We're definitely taking the Scarabs, because they're upgraded. It means I've got no Necron Warriors. But I'm not too worried about not having any Necron Warriors, honestly. The Scarabs have Fly and Dodge. Do I want Necron Warriors instead of Scarabs? I'm just thinking about the mix between range and close combat. I think we'll take the Scarabs. If nothing else, I can turn the Scarabs into other units if they die. Okay, facilitate study of the Flayed ones. We've got 1, 2, 3 battles in this little mini-campaign. And at least 2 votes.
Burdened by ever greater misgivings, Nevershah could not yet defy the will of the Eupatridae openly. Instead, she sought a target likely to deny her the magnitude of bloodshed Flayed ones reveled in, and selected an Adeptus Mechanicus convoy ferrying materials.
I get you, Folklorist, completely. It was like, because you're waking the tomb up by making too much noise in the first game.
Most vulnerable at
Yes,
this
exactly.
point, devoid of air cover and far from reinforcements. We must strike with great shock and speed. The enemy shall have no choice but to flee before us and preserve their stolen cargo.
With the way your units move around the world map, I honestly feel like there was more of a Total War style way this game was played at one point, where you would like do moves with your army and then encounter other armies. That's just what it feels like to me. Okay, Nefertari has many potential means of deploying the Royal Guard for the ambush, and with her great tactical acumen, she selected the one most certain to result in victory. We can set up a moving minefield. Send Canoptic Scarabs into the convoy's path, commanded to sacrifice themselves explosively underneath the first targets. This will destroy the lead vehicles and alert the survivors, forcing them to flee. Target priority. Use long-range fire to limit the crew of the rearmost vehicles, harassing the convoy and forcing it onwards, or false flag. Falsify a distress call from an Adeptus Mechanicus unit, luring the convoy further away from the infested tomb as it attempts to render aid. So that's on you again, everybody. Exclamation mark V1 for moving minefield, exclamation mark V2 for target priority, exclamation mark V3 for false flag. Which one of these are we going to go with? All of them give +1 to vigilance. I'm just going to very quickly grab a glass of water while this vote runs. I'll be right back. I'm still here. Okay, I'm back. How is the vote looking? We've got most votes going for target priority. The vote is almost finished. It's very close with option 1 moving minefield as well, though. They're both good options, I think. It looks like it's going to finish with option 2 being the main one, though. Give it another couple of seconds. Yeah, I don't think we've got any more votes coming in. I'm going to go for option 2, target priority. Oh, Sorbical just pushed it further forward. Yeah, and it vote closed. Target priority.
Synaptic disintegrator fire shredded the minds of the vehicle crews, bringing the convoy's tail to a shuddering halt. As the Royal Guard rushed to engage, covering fire continued to rain down on the invaders.
Herded like the animals they are. Close in and engage.
Oof, brutal. Okay, we got +1 vigilance, and we gained the +1 focus trait for some of our units. Alright. Now we have a combat against Admech. So this should just be a little skirmish, because it's the first one in the chain.
trap sprung, the Vargard's force continued to perform for Jebka's satisfaction. They fell upon the shocked convoy with a deadly swiftness.
Okay, there's quite a lot of units here. This is actually quite a big amount. They've got some nice deployment zones though. So we've got Ruststalker, Vanguard, Ruststalker Princeps, Vanguard, 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 Ruststalker, Ruststalker. So if this Princeps wasn't here, I'd be tempted to attack from this side. But I think we kind of want to come in from here. I'm going to deploy my Triarch Praetorians. So they've got is it ranged or melee attacks? These guys have. Excuse me. So they've got ranged and melee. They've got Judgment from on high. That's right. They can jump on units and deal damage to them. And they've got aggressive defense and the reanimation protocols. It's got one enemy I need to go to bed. Okay, Summercall. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been wonderful to have you. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I want to bring my death marks in for sure. Not giving me 2 slots yet. I've got Immortals with Gauss Blasters. I feel like we're going to need some Flayed ones, though. Maybe 1 Flayed one, 1 Immortal. I will move Omnic back.
In readiness.
Something like this. Let's try this out. I've not really used the Triarch Praetorians before. But they're the jump pack guys, aren't they? So I've got Judgment from on high. Yeah, so they can land and hit this guy. May as well start with that. Did 0 damage. And then we'll do a melee attack. Actually, we'll do the Hungry Void. Boost his melee attack as much as we can. And then we'll hit this guy. 6 damage. Nice. Okay, this guy's up first. He's now irradiated, which is a problem. I've got no way of removing that irradiation. But I can at least attack. There's no point attacking into this guy because he is gone. What I could do is I can move and jump on somebody else. Like, I could jump in between these two to force them into melee. So I could run to here. Then I could jump to here. And that puts both of these guys into melee. And then hit this guy. And that means they have to move. And they'll take an opportunity attack when they activate. Unfortunate that he went next. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Alright. This Flayed one can run up here and kill this guy. Oh, he's not going to get a chance to do anything. He's just going to die. That's sad. Very sad. Okay, death marks. I need shots on these further back guys. Shoot the Ruststalkers for me, please. Okay, and then I want you to teleport. I need you to find some cover for me. Because that gets you bonuses. Let's just put you here for now. Okay, and then this death mark here. Can you fit? You don't have the range to get to that, finish that other Ruststalker off, unfortunately. Just finish off this guy here if you can. You can't. Then come back to here so you're not out in the open. Actually, there's cover here for you. Perfect. Alright, end the turn. Okay, my Immortal's still up. This Ruststalker is undamaged. This guy's about to go. I think I'm going to shoot him with my dude. I'd like to hit him if I can. Could, but I can't. Okay, shooting the Flayed one, which is good. Maybe.
Ready.
Okay. So I've got Stunned Dude, I've got Reanimated Dude, and I've got Damascus Dominion. We just use that straight away to get more Dominion. I'm going to stun this guy here. So we're going to move forward to here. To make sure that I'm not in the wrong place. We're going to stun him. Does one need to enjoy? I don't think so, Spore Crops. There's a lot of lore, but it's also just a decent game. Unfortunately, he's out of range, but I can move to here, and I can't stab him. Okay, that's him out. Nice work. Like, it explains what's going on and why we're fighting with robots and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just a decent tactical game. Actually, there is a lot of lore in this game. Okay, reinforcements for sure. Let's bring in another Immortal. Because that was bad. Okay, this guy is going to activate first. So I'm going to give you a damage bonus. And then I'm going to run you over to here. And I'm going to get you to attack this guy in melee. Okay, Okay, and then when he moves, he's going to trigger an attack of opportunity, and he's going to die. Cool. Nice, nice. Alright, who's activating next? It's this guy here. Unfortunately, I can't get my flayed one to him. So that was a very Ixian moment there in the music. Hey, how's it going, Scrog? Thanks for joining the stream. So I could take this guy out with my flayed one. The flayed one's going to die very soon anyway. So let's just take him out. Okay. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. I've got my Immortal. This guy's going to activate next. We can definitely shoot him. So we'll blast him. He survived that. That's frustrating. He should have died there. That means he's going to hit my Praetorium. Damn it, down to 1 health. Oh, that's really annoying that he survived that. I'm actually furious. Let's just kill him. So he's dead for good. We'll move up to here. And just take him out of the fight. I can't see him in the fight. We'll get rid of this Vanguard then. I'm going to lose both of my Praetorians before they get a chance to do anything. Oof, this is a nasty first fight. Really nasty.
Ready.
I do have reanimation protocol, but he's going to die to irradiation as soon as he comes back, unfortunately, because they only come back with 1 health. So I actually kind of need to clear the battlefield before that activates. Okay, I've got my death mark still. This is very Ixian style music that's playing at the moment. Okay, Rustocker.
Ready to command.
Rustocker irradiated himself by running over the corpse, which I didn't know he could do. Let's move you to here. Shoot this guy. Okay, that's good. That's at least him eliminated.
All paths
So now it's
lead
just
to
me
inevitable
left.
victory.
There's nobody in range for me to hit. Both of these guys are irradiated, so the longer they actually stay dead, the better chance I have of getting them back. I don't really want to bring Hekab into the fight, so we're just going to leave him back here. Okay, they both died anyway. Ugh, crap. Okay, this guy's going first, so let's get him with this Immortal here. See if I can get a shot on him. There. Okay, he's out. Next, it's us. I'll use my death marks to try and take this guy out before he gets an action. Okay, and then we'll teleport you back. And then we'll use the other death mark. Okay, he gets to go. Damn it. Probably had 2 turns before he went. Okay, next up is the Skitarii. Excuse me. He is going to kill this guy. So let's just shoot him. And then we'll see where he goes. Yeah, he's going to kill this Immortal.
Ready.
Having a bad time. Having a really bad time. Losing a lot of people here. Oh, you can't get into combat. That's okay. The death mark can finish that kill. Okay, and then end the turn, and then we'll just bring in a flayed one to finish off the Rustocker. The guys have all the guys having irradiation guns was really bad for me in this battle. We've lost our Praetorians, we've lost our Immortals. We're down to Scarabs and flayed ones for the rest of this mission, which is not going to work out well for us. Not at all.
Honored Vanguard, the lead vehicle has come to a halt. They are preparing a defensive position.
A curse on these stubborn aliens. Even lowly beasts recognize they must flee when death lifts its scythe. Advance to the front of the convoy. Shatter their defenses and force them to understand the futility of resistance. We shall deny Jabka his slaughter yet.
Alright. So we've got another fight here with very reduced forces. See if I can pull this off. This looks tough. Really tough. It's going to be down to the death marks, I think. We're going to have to kite a lot with the death marks. At least they do a lot of damage. Wow, there's a lot of enemies here. Okay, we've got Vanguard, 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 Rustocker, 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 Vanguard, Vanguard. So the Vanguards all have radiation guns. And the Rusthuckers are going to swarm us, and we're trapped. This is a very small battlefield. We're going to get pushed really hard by the Vanguards. I think we need to actually push to the left really, really quickly to try and take them out in melee with our flayed ones. We'll obviously bring the Death Marks along. I'm going to bring the Immortal. And then we're going to use Scarab Swarms to try and slow these guys down.
Ready to command.
I guess how I'm going to have to play it. So can you get into range? You can. Excuse me, sorry, I had to sneeze. So let's run you to here. Then we'll use Hungry Void to give you a damage boost. And this guy's dead. Because as soon as he moves, he gets killed by an opportunity attack. Okay, that Rusthucker wasn't in range. You unfortunately cannot get into range of anybody. Death Marks, I don't think he gets shots. Well, Death Marks can get shot on this guy. So I guess that's what we do to start with. Shot on him. He's not next either. So I've got an opportunity to kill him. I want to put my Death Marks really far out of the way, out of line of sight. What faction do I most to play as? Well, I've only played as the Necron so far. So there's only one answer to that question for me at the moment. It has to be the Necron. That would probably change when I switch to Mechanicus. I know I really loved the Mechanicus in the first game. Damn, I really needed that to kill. Really needed that to kill. Okay, you can come to here. Just trying to get them away from the Rusthuckers. Oh god, they're all coming through. Alright, this flayed one can't do much. Let's activate this Immortal. He's got... I want him to get out of here, but he's got shots on this guy, so we may as well start with that. So shoot him. He dodged it. There you go. I knew he was dead. But now my flayed one is dead. Damn. The 1-for-1 trade is not great for us. Okay, this flayed one is active. I think I'm going to bring these into here. Hit him. And then I'm going to activate my flayed one. I'm not going to blow them up. Okay, he just set himself on fire. We'll bring the flayed one to here. We'll activate the Hungry Void again. And we'll hit this guy. And hopefully he won't dodge this attack. Okay, cool. So he's dead next turn. Shoot the corpse.
All paths lead to
Okay.
inevitable victory.
So it's me. I'm obviously going to have tank extra dominion. I need to move forward to make use of my stun ability. So I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to stun the guy that's on fire. So he's taking damage and he is stunned. And then, unfortunately, he is just out of resurrection range. But he's going to die anyway when he resurrects. I didn't think he'd have a shot from there, but apparently he does. Okay, they're all on fire, which is I'm pretty happy with. Hey, oh, no opportunity attacks. I forgot about that. I forgot the Rusthuckers don't trigger opportunity attacks. Well, that's really bad.
I command.
Okay, so who's up next? It's this Vanguard here. I can't do anything about him. I can't kill him. No, it's this Vanguard. It's this Vanguard here. I can't kill him, so let's focus on doing something about here. You haven't activated yet. I need to kill this guy if I can. Can you guys get to him without triggering an opportunity attack? You can. So I need to free this Immortal up. Okay, they did no damage to him at all. That Death Mark is now dead.
The dynasty stands.
So, those two Rusthuckers are next, which I don't need to worry about right now. I'm gonna hit... I'll have to hit you with my Lord. That's all I can do with the Lord. I've played a lot of XCOM 2, Sprog. I've played a ton of it. It's why I'm really excited for when it comes out, Zero Company, because I know Zero Company is made by a lot of the people that made XCOM 2. Okay, he dodged so many attacks, but he is now dead. Oh my god, my flayed one managed to do a dodge. Finally. Finally it goes my way. Okay, I want to kill this Skitarii Vanguard, but I need you to do that. And then he's going to die at the end of his turn. Okay, that guy's stuck burning because I stunned him. Can't do anything with you right now. So this guy here needs to try and kill this guy. Excellent, which frees up my Immortal to take a shot. Unless the Immortal dies, so the shooting the Scarab Swarm, that's fine. Okay, I want you to kill this guy if you can. Nice. Okay, that's good, that's good. Now, the guy behind him, unfortunately, is going to activate next. There's my Flayed One. So, my dead units come back to life after 3 turns. But the problem is the enemy I'm fighting are putting a debuff on them. That means they take... So, what happens is... reanimation protocol. After suffering fatal damage, enter into reanimation. When reanimation ends, if this unit has not suffered any additional damage, resurrect with 50% HP. But the enemy have to put the irradiated states on them. At the end of its turn, suffers 1 damage that bypasses defense and bypasses armor. So they never get a chance to resurrect because the enemy keep killing them before they do. Alright. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy units left. This guy is activating next. There's nothing I can do about him activating. But I can try and shoot this Ruststalker to make it a little bit easier to kill him next turn. I have to check that out. Modern XCOM is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen it, I'm also playing Xenonauts 2 on my channel, which is much more like modern XCOM. Like OG XCOM. Okay, they decided to hit up the Spider Swarm. Who is activating next? This guy back here, who's not really in a position to do anything. There's also this Ruststalker here, who's probably my biggest threat right now. Let's give the Hungry Void... Oh no, that's not how that works. I need to activate you. Give you the Hungry Void. And then move you into melee with this guy. No, don't do that. Just attack him. Okay, that took off half of his health. That's something. This is going to run out doing this turn.
Command.
This guy is next. So we want to attack him. Can you kill him, do you think? From back here. Internet is returned. Welcome back to us. I didn't realize you lost your internet. Okay, he's on 1 hit point. Damn. The dodges and the damage they're running to avoid is just really hurting me a lot.
In obedience.
Okay. So this guy is next. He's not a huge problem. Then it's this guy. I would like to... So first of all, we're going to pump Dominion. And then I'm going to try and kill this guy with my staff without killing my own guys. Only 2 damage. That's unfortunate. Okay, he set himself on fire. 4 damage. Ugh. Okay, that was him dying to come back to life. Alright, legs are coming out. I'm going to be finishing up after this mission, so you're not going to miss very much. Let's fly around to here. We're going to eat this guy. Oh my god, he still survived that. I don't know if I'm going to win this. I honestly don't. It's not looking great. This guy on fire is going next. I don't want him to live to make an attack. Jeez, I should not have eaten that opportunity attack. Oh, double opportunity attack. Oh, I'm making so many mistakes. Yeah, I'm getting tired too. It's clear. Okay, I've got no units left, apart from a death. I've got no units left. I can do a sweep to take out both of these, which I'm going to have to do. So I can move to here, and I can sweep attack. We should kill both of these. Alright. And then I'm going to stun this guy so we can't take an action. So he's unable to attack. Then we're going to have to... He's going to shoot me. Okay, I've got 3 health left. This guy needs to die next. He's stunned. This guy will be going next, so I want you to death mark him. And I want my Immortal to shoot him. Okay, that's only 2. Oh no, this guy here. I didn't notice this guy here. When I go to the Necron campaign, this Vanguards the Flying Boys complete negating reanimation. It would, yes, it's really annoying. I never really get to make use of that reanimation because my guys are. That's it. That's GG. I've lost this. Ugh. Oh, the Eternal Revenant triggered. I forgot he had the Eternal Revenant. Okay, we might have a chance. Alright, you guys get the Hungry Void, because you're my only real melee unit left. And I want you to try and kill the... Oh, you can't kill the Ruststalker. Oh, then just kill this guy for now, if you can. Okay. I'm not going to blow you up.
What wills the court?
Okay, so these two are both going this turn. He's on 5 hit points. My death... So you're doing 3 to 4 damage with a 10% damage to do more damage. And you're doing 2 to 4 damage, and that's it. He's doing... Don't know what he's doing. I know what this guy's doing, though, right? This guy is doing 3 to 4 damage, or supercharged 4 to 5 damage. Which is enough to kill Omnet, because his shots ignore cover. And you are doing 2 times 1 to 3 damage. So you're actually not as big a threat as this guy here is. So if I get into close combat with this guy, he can't make a ranged attack against me. So I'm going to move...
In obedience.
I'm going to do a Dominion push. Okay. Then I'm going to move you to here. And I'm going to attack him from behind. And that means that he takes damage when he moves away. And it should keep me out of range of him. We needed that to kill him, because now he's going to turn around and shoot me. And that's going to be GG. No, he didn't shoot. Okay. Oh, but you got over. I'm on 1 hit point now. Okay. So, this guy's going next. I'm just going to try and kill him with a Canoptic Spider Swarm. No, I can't take that risk. The Plasma Caliver is so good. So we're going to shoot this guy, so he doesn't get another turn. Then we're going to shoot this guy to make sure he's just dead. And that just leaves the Ruststalker. Alright. And then the Scarab Swarm can come and attack the Ruststalker with its 1 hit point. Okay.
The dynasty
And now
stands.
I get 1 action before this guy gets to go. He's got 4 hit points. My Scythe does 2 to 4 damage. The gun does 2 to 4 damage. This gun does 3 to 4 damage with a chance to do extra damage. So I think I'm going to use him to take the shot here. I think it's the best chance of one-shotting this guy. If I don't one-shot him, I've lost the game. We did it. Oh my god, that was ridiculously difficult. I don't know how we're going to manage the last part of this. We've got no units left.
As the Royal Guard advanced, more survivors of the convoy assault regrouped to bar their way.
I don't think we can do this.
These animals seem determined to provide bloodshed for Jepka's hubris.
I was worried he was going to dodge
Make
as well.
quick work of them.
So we got a vote coming up for those of you that are still here. Last vote of the stream. We're definitely generating 10 Dominion. I can sacrifice 5 metal to get my death mark back. Or we're actually not going to bother Dominion. We're going to restore 50 HP to our leader. Okay, we have 2 death marks, an immortal, and our leader for the last fight. There's no way.
The Adeptus Mechanicus troops gathered around the foremost vehicle of the convoy, setting up hasty firing positions. Rad-saturated gunfire fell among the Royal Guard as they approached.
Give these wretches no pause. Close with the foe and scatter them.
Okay, this is up to you guys. I don't think there's any way out of this. No matter what, we're going to get a high vigilance as well. Nefershar issued brilliantly refined orders to the Royal Guard, even as enemy soldiers sought to saturate with wrought fire. So we've got Headlong, ignore survival and defensive protocols to move as rapidly as possible towards the enemy, breaking them through shock. We can outflank them, move off the roadway and through the surrounding terrain to circumvent the enemy's defenses, forcing them to flee, or figurehead. Have the Lord of the Royal Guard lead the charge in person, shattering all resistance with their awesome presence. So you guys can vote on that. Well, I think we all know what the outcome to this is going to be. Because this is a desperate last stand with 3 units. That's all I have left. So we're probably going to have to retry this one for the next stream. But I'll let you guys give this a go. But see what happens. Lots of people are voting for option 2 and option 3. There's going to be extra enemies in this one as well because Vigilance is going to hit max level. We've got a draw now between option 2 and option 3. Appreciate everyone for still being here, for still voting. Option 2 is now pushing ahead. You're all going for the risky option because why the hell not? Honestly, why the hell not? Slippy's, yeah, everyone's going for option 2 now. Alright, I appreciate it. I see what you're going for. I like it. Okay, it's almost definitely going to be outflank, isn't it? Vote 2 for first. Thanks, Dr. Doctor. The vote's about to end. I'm just going to take a sip of water. It seems that every stream ends with a really difficult fight. Okay, we're going for it.
The maneuver gave the enemy time to prepare their firing
Oh no.
further, and when the Royal Guard marched out of the roadside terrain, the Adeptus Mechanicus thought themselves ready. Yet, as Nefershah's reserves bypassed their defenses, despair gripped their primitive minds.
Okay, I lost one of my death marks, but I got an initial deployment, so that was not worth it. This is my army for the last fight. Oh no, this is going to be so bad. Big F. Big F's in chat.
The Royal Guard stormed the front vehicle, in defiance of all reason. The Adeptus Mechanicus had chosen to make a futile...
By Grabthar's hammer, right? Never give up, never surrender?
...before the wrath of their betters.
So be it. Jebka will not be satisfied until every heartbeat is silenced. Press home the blade and end this.
It is not an assassination. Oh my god, and they're deploying behind us. You know what? We have the range here, but we don't have the positioning. Huh. I guess we are.
The dynasty stands.
We can deploy over here. I mean, I'll do what I can.
Inevitable victory in readiness.
We'll do what we can. Okay, he's not activating first, which is something. Okay, we're already irradiated, so that's bad. We do have one free regen. God, they got so many actions before we get to act. Alright, we'll pump up Dominion. Pump it up. And we'll run to here, and we'll kill both. We'll hit both of these guys. Alright, that's something. We're down to like no health at all. Sorry, Ruststalkers. Okay, my death mark. I need my death mark to peel off a little bit, so that we're not all focusing everything in one direction. 1 damage. When they expose me, it means I can't use my defense. Which is just the problem I have with Odysseus, because he has tons of defense, but the Admech can just completely ignore his defense. So for enemies, so many ways to defeat your reanimation, it's almost useless. Yeah, so many ways. Alright. Might as well just... oh wait, no. Might as well just move you here and strike these two and then get him caught in close combat as well. And then we'll stun the Ruststalker that's standing next to us. So move here. We'll stun this Ruststalker. And then I want to attack these two. Okay. Almost dead. That's needed. Okay, we're back up because we've got 1 free regen on our Lord. We're going down fighting. There's not a lot of fight left in us, though. Alright, Death Mark. That guy there is going to activate next, so just get a shot on... Keep shooting the Ruststalkers. That's a better shot. You know what? With maybe 1 or 2 more units, we could potentially do this. That's it. We're down. We die at the start of the next turn. Kill this guy. Oh, he just decided to annihilate us. Better luck next stream. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo the whole mission next stream. But we're gonna have to end this here. Oh, that's such a sad one to end the stream on. That's such a shame. That was just really tough. Really, really tough. We've got 2 more units. Really? Oh no, I don't want this to start now. So yeah, that was tough. We lost too many units in the first fight, unfortunately. But the sad thing is, I'm gonna have to end the stream here, unfortunately. So I really appreciate everyone tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I've just uploaded I uploaded last night a Nebulous Fleet Command video. If you're following that campaign, I'll be streaming Unicorn Overlord again tomorrow at the same time. So if you want some more tactical stuff, we'll be doing that. We're getting so close to 20,000 subscribers on the channel. If you're following on YouTube and you're not a sub, please take a moment to think about whether you would like to subscribe. I would love to hit 20,000. I want to do a little bit of a celebration for that, and there's some people in the community want to give some stuff back as well. So I really want to make that. Our Lord doesn't show up. No, it's what we're trying to do against them, Toasted. So they're not going to show up. It's not how that works, unfortunately. So please, if you have the opportunity, please think about subscribing. If not, that's okay. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, ciao for now. See you later. Bye.